Oh my God. I was on mute. I'm sorry, y'all. First of all, let's do this again. Let's do this again. I was on mute and totally I forgot I muted it. All right. Oh man. First of all, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning chop ups. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 8th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him all things is possible, right? Everybody's traveling, taking their kids to school, coming from work, going to work, wherever you're going. Safe travels. Do not rush to get anywhere. Don't hurt anybody in the process of you trying to get to where you got to go. If you are late, it is your fault. I hope everybody is feeling blessed, appreciated, and thankful for seeing another day and knowing with him all things is possible. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot I had muted it. I was doing something. It's all right. It's all good, man. If this was Instagram, I would have started it all over, but this is not Instagram, so it's all good. Know us, we gonna talk today. I'm feeling good today. A little extra. Like I said, I had walked my wife to the bus stop. It was raining, and I was like, oh God. She started to stay home, but I said, nah, you gotta go ahead and go. We both got to get out this door today. But peace to everybody in here, man. We gonna talk today. Uh, I didn't think of a word of a day today, so I guess we'll just talk, and as we're talking, whatever comes up, that will be the word of the day. But we're gonna chop it up, so let's do it. All right, so everybody, first timers, regulars, whoever, welcome to the No Doug Zone podcast. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and pass the word down that this is one of the most amazing places to come to in the morning for conversations. No Doug Zone is the home of real conversations. Make sure you spread that word. Let's see who we got up in here. I can't believe my mic was on mute. That's crazy. That's the first time that ever happened. Oh, my is in the building. All right, D Free. Oh, D Free, my brother. I see you. I see you. What's up? What's up, Free? You're free. I was trying to stay on last night when y'all went live, but I ain't gonna lie, I was tired. Yeah, 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 yeah. What up? What up? What up? I was tired. I went to bed early, right? Listen, I be having ways to scare the shit out of my wife, right? You know how I scare the shit out of her, literally. My wife don't like scary movies, right? That scares the shit out of her. So me, I'm a dude who like I don't like messing with her, but I like messing with her. So all the scary movies like Friday the 13th, Chucky, all these movies that we know of, Freddy Krueger, all these movies, man, she will not watch that shit for nothing with me. And it's crazy because Friday I told y'all we were gonna have that. You know what? I don't be mean to do it, but I get a kick out of that shit, right? Like we be at the house and I start doing the Jason shit, right? I start going to she be like, don't fucking play with me like that. And it be dark when I do that shit too, because we turn the lights off in the house. Yo, she start tweaking out. She'll be like, I'm going in the room. Like, yo, she does not like scary movies for nothing. But the crazy shit is, she showed me this movie one day called Spit on Your Grave. Yeah, she did that one day though, babe. One day she caught me on some Mike Tyson shit. I ain't even see it coming. I'm like, for a dude that's in boxing, shit. I tried that with Vicky one time and I'm scared to myself. Hold on, Free. yo, listen. Damn, I don't want to do this because I said I wasn't doing this to Friday, but we can do it. We can have some fun. We in the month of October. Let me explain something, right? I'm not gonna get into a whole bunch of scary movies because I want to hold that for Friday. But that Spit on Your Grave is, yo. If anybody has never seen Spit on Your Grave, and I think there's a part 2, but to understand 2, you got to see 1. Fellas, this is go to my fellas. If you happen to be somewhere and you happen to see a young lady by herself and nobody's with her, I advise that you don't go fucking with her. Even if she looks harmless, don't go messing with her. That wouldn't be a bright idea. That Spit on Your Grave is crazy. So it's kind of scary to me. Yeah, Spit on Your Grave is crazy. Babe, watch it. Just watch it, babe. Shit. I can't say it's on Netflix or Hulu. I don't think it's on any of those for what I know. I forgot how my wife showed me. But it might be on YouTube or something. If you put it up, even up on YouTube, it should come up. But I forgot how she showed me. But when she showed me that, I was like, nah, I'm not messing with it. It's not really strictly scary. It don't get scary. See, I don't want to tell it, but it don't get scary until she gets fucked with. That's when it gets scary. When she gets messed with, that's when this shit gets scary. I don't know what's going on with my damn phone right now. I'm trying to send my man Free something. Yeah, so yeah, my favorite scene was that tub scene. Yo, hey, let me tell you something. Fellas, if you see a woman by herself somewhere, leave her the fuck alone. Know what I'm saying? You happen to see her, you can speak to her. You can speak to her, but don't get no bright ideas. I think that's some sucker shit anyway, to see a woman or anybody by themselves and they think, oh, we can go over there and do this because she's not up here with nobody. I can't send a link, yo. This is crazy. Free, I'm sending you something. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's crazy though. This world is real crazy. Salute, Brown. Salute, salute. Yeah, you could be the quiet. You know what, Vay? I don't care if a person's quiet or loud. I leave them alone. But it's not the loud people that I'm afraid of. Or the people who don't say shit that I'd be like, yo, you gotta watch him. That girl was literally minding her damn business. Even though Free could agree to me, he could agree with me that y'all women better learn to stop going places by your goddamn self. Especially when you going all the way up to the damn mountains and ain't nobody up there with you. Man, you don't know who's watching. Number one, you not from there. So the people who are from there know that whole area. They know that whole area and they know where you staying at. Free, what up?
What up?
Yo, man. Free. I didn't know there was any crazy movies
Yo,
like that. The Tiff showed me that spit. When she showed me Spit on Your Grave, I was like, yo, get off this TV. What the
uh,
hell are you
I
showing me?
I watched that when it first came out. It was more scary when it first came out because I was young. I was young as hell when that joint first came out. No, like I said, that tub scene, dude just knew he was about to get some. That nigga laid his
Well,
head back. I don't understand how they didn't recognize that was her.
because she looked, they did something to her, so it looked like she came back from the dead. For real, I damn near noticed her, and I said, "Oh shit, y'all in trouble." When I seen that look on her face and all the shit she
I,
started doing, I said, "Oh, you done pissed her off now. You done pissed her
I
off."
think I think only one person recognized her. The rest of them didn't recognize her.
Now, when you say "old Free," How old is this movie? Because I never did the time. I never did like I never knew how
I
old it
think
was.
I think it came out in either the late 70s or the early 80s. It was an old movie. See, I watched it when I was a young kid. I was probably like 10, 11 when I watched it, but it came out a long time ago. I think
I
I
tell you
want to
what.
say the early 80s. I don't think it was a 70s movie, but if you look at how it was made, it could be a 70s movie. But I want to say it was the early 80s.
Yeah, Erico, it is a
I
yeah,
gotta go
it's a
back
new
and look
version.
at
But that
I gotta go
but
back and look and see when it was made.
that well
Now the second
was there
one,
two hold on,
ain't as
free.
good as
Was there an old school one and then they remake it?
I don't think they remade it. I think they did a part two. They might have remade it, but I think it was a part two. I saw glimpses of it, and I was like, nah, I'm not watching this. It's gonna take away from the first one. I don't like when they do even when they do a part two and makes it seem weak, or when they remake it and it's not as scary as the first one. I don't
Yeah.
like when they do that. Like when they came out with the Jason Go Out of Space, I was like, all right, cut the shit out. I don't want to see this shit no more. That's shit about
I
corny
think
as hell.
I think that was one of the worst Jason. I don't know who idea that was. And I remember that came out like 94, I think. I think I was like 11 or 12 when that came out. I remember when they Jason goes to Jason goes to hell or whatever, and Jason, all this other. I said, why would y'all come with that? Y'all killed every legacy for Jason. Why would y'all come with that?
No, I knew it was getting corny when they had Jason go to Manhattan and he was sitting there boxing a boxer. I was like, come on now.
You know what? That's actually my
Jason
favorite
boxing.
one when he knocks his head off.
Dude,
Oh man.
dude, me personally, in your I don't know if it's any stupid people like that, but if you hitting this dude with everything, you're a professional boxer, you hitting this dude with everything, and he just sitting there looking at you like, wow. Dog, at some point you gonna be like, all right, this nigga crazy. I'm out. I'm out. I'm not standing here. This nigga was literally until he got tired. He was saying this nigga with everything until he got tired. I'd have been like, nah, this nigga
Yo,
crazy. I'm gone.
before where we come from, if you hit somebody with your hardest punch, even if you're not a professional, because you got some dudes in the streets that can knock you clean out. But if you hit somebody and there's no response, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
that
out.
nigga, dog,
I'm out.
you didn't see Jason stumble or anything. That nigga, and he looked right back at him. First of all, who would punch anybody with a damn hockey mask on? That's first, because that's plastic. That shit gonna hurt. Second of
Yeah,
all, you hitting this nigga multiple times, and the nigga he didn't go nowhere. He just standing
man.
right there in front of you.
If I ever see anybody
The
in
most
real
this
life,
man did was turn. No, I punched one dude like that one time.
Josh, what up?
I lied to you not. Every time I ever fought a dirty fight, I hit a nigga with a clean shot in his face, and the nigga looked at me. His head turned, and he looked back at me. I said, "Oh yeah," and I kicked that nigga right in his nuts. I said, "I bet you won't look back at me again." I kicked the nigga right in the nuts. That's the only time I ever fought a dirty fight. But when that nigga looked back at me like that wasn't
What?
shit, I kicked that nigga clean in the nuts.
I really would consider that dirty because there's really no rules. And two, had you not done that, he probably would have grabbed your ass. He
Hey,
probably would
he
have
would have.
grabbed you. Yeah. You should have dumped. Speaking of Ric Flair, you should have did like Ric Flair do. You should have dumped him right in his eye. Bet you won't look at me. I'll thump you right in your eye.
I said I tried that shit with Vicky and scared my damn self. You know how it's just y'all two in the house and this is when we had our townhouse. So we had 3 floors. We had the main floor, the top floor, and the basement. So I had all the lights off in the house. I went down in the basement, and Vicky was like, I turned the breaker off, so all the lights went out. So Vicky was like, "Stop playing." I was like, "Woo!" She was like, "Stop fucking playing. I'm not playing with you. I'm gonna go grab this goddamn gun. I'm not playing with you." I said, "I'm coming to get you." And then I heard something in the basement. My ass took the fuck off. So it was like I heard something like something was moving, not no daggone animal or nothing like that. It sounded like another person was down there moving. Man, I took the fuck off. She was like, "Fuck is you running for?" I said, "Man, there's something down there." She like, "Oh no, you want to play like you trying to scare me? You scared your damn self." I said, "Nah, give me the goddamn gun. There's something down there." I said, "I'm not going down there. There's something down."
Did you ever find out what it was?
Yeah, it was the motherfucker. You know how you got the thing in the dryer, and you got that daggone the hose that goes to the wash machine.
Yeah.
It was the motherfucking hose, because when you wash clothes, the pressure builds up in the hose when it's rinsing the laundry. I knew that the wash machine was on, but when the pressure let go, the hose came back down. We had like a kind of a long hose on
Yeah.
our wash
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
The hose came back down, but when it came down, it knocked the daggone it knocked the detergent off the dryer. But it sounded like somebody was moving.
It sounded like
Man,
somebody
my
was
ass,
moving.
when I said I made it to the 3rd floor in about 10 seconds flat, I jumped like 4 steps going
Jay
up.
Bliss, what
I
up?
jumped like 4 steps. I was balling. She was laughing like shit. She was like,
Yo,
"I'm about to peel myself." She was like, "I'm about to peel myself. You stupid as shit." I was like, "Nah, it's something down there. Give me the goddamn gun."
yeah, yeah, with Tiff though, that shit is easy to get her. She'll be like, you know what Tiff will say? She'll go, "I'll watch the scary movie with you, but it's got to be during the day. I'm not watching shit with you at night." Because at night she don't play that. Like, I literally have to wait for her. This is why I don't go to bed until about 11 or 12, knowing I got to get up and do the show. But I literally wait for her to go to bed before watching something. So rather if it's Michael Myers, Jason, whoever, I literally wait for her to go to bed.
I, I, I'm gonna tell you right now, the scariest movie of all time was any movie that had to deal with stuffed animals or dolls or toys or anything like that. Any scary movie like Chucky, um, what was the other doll movie? It was another doll movie when we was younger.
Oh,
Um, I
I
can't even
can't.
think of the name of it,
It
but
was,
it was
it was a
another
couple of them.
doll movie. Those joints scared the hell out. Those were the most scary movies because my sister had a room full of stuffed animals.
Oh,
Man,
hold on
I
for one
swear to
second. Vay,
God.
Vay, drop your link, Vay. Because when you go live, I need to catch it. You're always over here. I
No,
need to be over there.
no, not Annabelle. Annabelle was later. I was older when Annabelle came out. It was something older. Like I'm 49 years old. When Annabelle came out, I was in my mid to late 20s when Annabelle came out. No,
Yo,
I'm talking about something that was older. It was an older one.
what,
It
what,
was similar
what?
to Annabelle, but it was like a one of those movies that was, the daggone ventriloquist dolls.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
It was
yeah,
a doll
yeah.
like that
No,
came to
let me
life. I
let me
forgot what the name of that
let
movie
me
was.
ask y'all something. Not just you, Free, but I want everybody in the chat to, because I know we all been through this. I want y'all. I'm gonna start with you, Free, but I want everybody that's in the comments to make a comment. What's the craziest, the scariest shit that ever happened to you on Halloween? That you were like, you know what? Fuck Halloween.
I don't have nothing that crazy happened to me on Halloween, but the scariest thing that ever happened to me, we was living in Philadelphia. It was me, my brother, my sister. My mother and my father had left to go. I think they went to a concert or they went out for the night or something like that. I don't know where they went, but I know they was gone for the night. So my uncle, him and his girlfriend came to watch us. My uncle is only like 10 years older than me. Yeah, he
Mm.
like 10 years older than me. So my uncle came to watch us. He had went to the Philadelphia Flyers, um, the Philadelphia Flyers baseball game. So we all walked to the store and we came back. So when we came back, like I said, it was me, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my brother, my uncle's girlfriend. We was all in the house. So we had came in the house, turned the lights off, went upstairs, and we was chilling upstairs. My uncle came in the back door. He snuck in the back door, turned all of the fucking lights off, and came in the room with the Jason mask, and he had a butcher knife in his hand. Man,
Oh
I
no.
was scared as shit because the nigga wasn't talking. She was like, and his name is Dwayne, is the same as mine. I'm named after my uncle. So my cousin and his girlfriend was like, Dwayne, that's you. And the nigga wouldn't say that. He was just standing at the motherfucking the doorway. He was standing at the doorway with the butcher knife in his hand like this. Man, we was screaming like shit. I said,
Oh
"Oh
man.
shit, Jay's about to get us! Jay's about to get us!" He was like, "It ain't no real thing. It ain't no such thing as Jason." I said, "Well, who the fuck is that then?" I said, "Who the fuck is that if it ain't no such thing as Jason?" They're like, "That's Dwayne." I said, "Man, bullshit. The nigga ain't saying something. He ain't saying that. Y'all called him 4 times. The nigga ain't say shit." The nigga started walking and he grabbed his girlfriend and he grabbed her by the arm real tight. She was like, Dwayne, let me go. And he started squeezing her. She like, this not Dwayne. I said, Jesus!
No.
I was
No.
scared as shit.
No.
Why? Why I took my sister and pushed her to my uncle and I ran out the room. They was like, that's a fucked up shit. After everything was done, my uncle would say, the way that's fucked up, you gave your sister up so you could live. I said, shit, one of us gotta live. I gonna
What? Hey,
die.
what?
It's everybody for themselves.
One of us gonna go.
I
Shit.
said, it's everybody for themselves. I'm the fastest in the house anyway. So shit, y'all go. I'm gonna get back to I'm gonna get to somebody outside. Y'all not gonna make it. Y'all too damn slow.
To make sure Friday, y'all. Friday. If hopefully if nothing changes, I got something that might happen today that might change what it is that I want to do Friday.
No,
Depends on what. But Friday,
no, we
we are doing some of our
yo,
favorites. We're gonna do some of our favorite scary movies on Friday night. So I will give y'all a time. Hopefully, if nothing changed, depends on what happens to me today when I step out this door. Something good is about to pop off for me, so I'm gonna let y'all know. But other than that, Friday is on. Um,
we used to do some crazy shit when I was a kid, dog. Like my family is probably one of the most fun families you could ever be a part of. We used to do all kinds of crazy shit.
yeah, man, these people today don't know how to have fun, man. People today, man, I'm like, even with Halloween not being everybody's favorite thing to celebrate, but we always still found ways to have fun. Like this Halloween, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like I was just telling Tiff, I said, look, baby, we gonna because it's been a while since me and her dressed up together. Uh, probably since
Hold
2021,
on
I
one
think.
second.
So I said, look, we're gonna get together this Halloween. Let's get on a boat ride. Let's go find some that we can do as a couple. You know what I'm saying? Or we can just, I don't know, stay home. Do what we do. Um, I'm already have something to do that day because it's funny. The day of Halloween, all the amateurs who fought in the ringmasters, they will be receiving their rings. So shouts to all the amateurs, in New York that fought. That'll be getting their rings, ring ceremony. I'll be there October 31st. We'll be literally right across the street from Madison Square Garden. So shout out to them. But that's about the only thing I'm gonna be doing. I don't really move around the streets like that for Halloween, especially not in New York, because there's a bunch of pure assholes running around in this city. Yo, free. I'm finally
Yo,
starting to make it. Yo, free. I'm finally starting to make it now. I'm getting all types of emails from YouTube. I'm making it now. Free. I'm doing pretty damn good. I came a long way, man.
Yeah, I mean, hold on one second. Nah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh yeah, no. Once you start to be consistent, and YouTube saying that you're being consistent, and you starting to grow an audience, they will acknowledge you and let you know that they have been paying attention to what you're doing. They will acknowledge you.
Thanks to my brother Free. Thanks to Free, I became famous, y'all. It's because of him. When I go places, I got to put my glasses on now. You know what I mean? People are starting to recognize me. I can't even go shopping in the store without people asking for autograph. Thank you, Free. Free made that possible. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
guess who applied? I had a job fair on Monday. I did a job fair. I had probably somewhere around 75 applicants that applied at my company at the
Damn,
job fair because
75.
we did a job fair because the government shut down. So this is a huge church out here called Jericho, and so they put on a job fair because of the shutdown for the federal government. So they asked our company to come through because we had just did a security. We did a event for them. We secured an
Yeah,
event that they had, and so they asked for our security company to come down there, and they said they was looking for a security company, so they want to try to hire our security company. So we went down there, me and my commissioner. We went down there. It was a last second thing because normally they would give you like a 2 week notice, letting you know they doing the job fair. They want you to come through. So we showed
yeah,
up down there or whatever. We wasn't really prepared for it because it was a last minute thing. But we end up having like 75 applicants that applied with our company, and a lot more just took our email down so they can apply. So it was probably a total of maybe like 90 people out of the 300 people that came through. But one of the applicants that applied was fucking Chop Shop's son, and
Chop
I'm
Chop
sitting there
Corley.
looking at him. Yes, it's his son. I'm sitting there looking at him. He's sitting there looking at me. And so he walked up and he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to apply for your company to get into security." So my commissioner, he was talking to him. I was talking to somebody else, and he said, he was like, "Yeah, so do you got any experience in security?" He was like, "Nah, I'm a boxer and this and that." And my commissioner, like, "Hold up, you said you a what?" He said, "I'm a boxer." And I stopped my conversation with him. I was like, "Oh, what gym you box for?" He was like, "I'm out of Sugar Ray Leonard's gym." I said, "Oh, okay, I know." He said, "Yeah, you probably know my father." I was like, "Who's your father?" He was like, "Chop Shop." I said, "Hell yeah, I know your father. I know him very well." And he was like, "Hold up."
Wow.
He said, "Let me ask you a question." He was like, "Are you related to the Russells?" I said, "Yeah, that's my family." He said, "Man, you look just like Mr. Gary." I said, "I hear that all the time." He said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Yeah, so yeah, he said, you know my father, I know your family very well." I was like, "Yeah." So he ended up applying with my company. He don't have a security license, but we're gonna put him through the class for free because when I say when I say out of everybody that we talk to, I was mostly impressed with his conversation that he had. This man came up there. I mean, he was
It was basically it was the way he presented himself too. Even though
no. The
he
man
wasn't
said
dressed
he's like
all up. Yeah.
had a son. I want to show my son there's more ways than the streets to be able to get money and be satisfied in life. He said, I want to make sure that I'm doing something better with my life than just out here. He said, because if this boxing thing don't go through like the way I wanted to, I want to have something to fall back on. And like I said,
Yeah.
the conversation he had, I was like, oh, before I could say anything, my commissioner was like, "Yeah, we're gonna put you through our academy for free. We're not even gonna charge you. We're gonna put you through it for free, and we got a job for you. You don't
Wow.
have a license, right? We like you don't have a license right now, but we're gonna put you on a fire watch. That way, you don't need a license for the fire watch. You can just work and you'll get paid while you're going through the academy. And then once you get your license, then you'll have a full time position waiting on you. And he was like, man, I appreciate it. Whatever y'all got, I take it. We was like, yeah, I definitely got to make sure he get put in the class.
Yeah, that's yeah, man. Y'all see how God works? Now, he probably wasn't expecting to get all that, but that's how God works. You know, and even though he
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
dressed up, you know what I'm saying? Because not all the time because you dressed up, you're going to get the job, but you do have to look presentable. But also, you got to be presentable in how
But
you
yeah,
talk.
nah,
How you
when
talk.
I say I was highly impressed with the conversation, dog, it it's only two people I've talked to that when I talked to them, I was highly impressed with the conversation. One was Shoo Shoo, and the other one was Chop Sop Son. Those were the two guys that I was highly impressed with just by having a conversation with them, because you could tell that when they do that, stop calling me. But you could tell that you could tell that they very intelligent,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
they got a head on their shoulder, and they know what they want to do in life. Like a lot of times you hear people talk and you be like, okay, they need to get with a PR team so they can be ready for the cameras or whatever have you,
yeah.
and learn how to speak. But not Shoo Shoo, not Chop Shop Junior. I don't even know if he's a junior, but I did see the last name say Corley. I don't know if I didn't even look at the first name
Um,
to see if he was a junior or not.
yeah. You. The thing is, right? The thing is not to only be presentable in how you dress, but also how you talk. Um, because you might not have it where you can dress up and come to something. And being dressed up doesn't always mean you're going to get it, but you just need to look presentable. But also how you speak and how you talk. Like there's this program called Workforce One. It's a big program in New York that everybody's familiar with that helps you with jobs. It helps you with a lot of different things, but they also help you with that in that department. And I look at some of these people that
But
come in there for a job, and I go, some of y'all need to
they
take
still
some of
got
that.
that joint running.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. One
That
of the
that jo- that joint was going on when I was out there because they
hell
helped
yeah,
me get they that program helped me get my assistant manager job at Starbucks.
yeah, man. They have wonderful
I went
programs.
through that program because I didn't go there to get any information. I mainly went there because they had the computers and they had the fax machines, so I was able to print up my resume and things like that. But I used them as a reference, and because I
Yeah. Oh, hold on. He must got a call, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Happy
uh,
Wednesday.
yeah, but yeah, that's how I end up getting my job for Starbucks by them giving me a reference. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
Workforce is a
joint been
great.
around for a long
Yeah,
time.
they're a great program. And then the thing I love about it is that I go to different. I think the only borough I didn't go to was Staten Island. They got it in Staten Island. I'm like, sometime in Staten Island, if you don't know where you're going, it'd be best for you not to do it. But other than that, Brooklyn, Queens, I done been. Queens got at least. Queens is so big, it got literally like three of them, three, four of them joints, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, I went. That's a place, like you said, they've been around for years, for a long time. They done helped. They done help people out. But
Yeah.
damn, I forgot what the hell was we talking about? Free before that.
Scary movies. Scary movies.
Yeah, but it was something. It was something I was going to before I said that. But whatever. Um,
Oh,
no, I
I
was
was talking
telling
about
people.
Chop Shop, son.
Yeah, but like I was saying, you got to be presentable in how you speak. I see a lot of these dudes, like I said, that's what I was on. They in Workforce One, and a lot of them need that because they be. I look at some of the way these people talk, and I'm like, you ain't getting no job, bro. LB, I see you. You're not getting no job. Yeah, I hear a lot of them the way they talk, man. And I look at them, I'm like, it's bad enough you're not dressed appropriate, and how you look and how you sound go together too, because you sound
Do they
ignorant and you
still do
look
the
ignorant.
Do they still do the clothing allowance?
No, 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 no.
Because I know when I went through there, they did it. They gave you a clothing allowance. So if you didn't have clothes or whatever for interviews and things like that, they gave you a clothing allowance so you can go out and buy dress shirts, slacks, and a tie and shoes.
Now
It
you
was.
know,
I mean, it
they
wasn't
would
a
give
lot
you
of
a they
money.
would give you a they would give you a voucher, and you just go to the Salvation Army and pick what you wanted.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it's still similar, but
Yeah.
because like I said, they didn't give you a lot of money, but they gave you enough where you can
You
go
know why
buy
they stopped
a
doing
dress
that?
shirt.
Because people started doing stupid shit. I'm like, what you think you gonna do? Go buy you a pair of sneakers, you idiot? This is for you to dress. This is for you to get something so you can go get a job. What like, what do you like? This is the reason why they stop certain things. They stop certain things because
Yeah.
people take advantage of it. Seafood, I see you. Like you trying to help. I'm trying to help you. And this is the reason why a lot of these programs don't work out, man. And it's not that they don't work out. It's just that they have to. If we're trying to help you, take advantage of it, but don't take advantage of it in that way where you mess it up for everybody.
Right.
I just hate that when I see that, man. That's why I don't put a lot of people onto things. Or I tell people, don't tell them because you gonna do you if you plan on doing something stupid, you're not about to attach my name to you because don't tell them I sent you. But yeah, I'm glad for him though, and I'm glad that he approached the situation like that, saying that he wanted to do something better for his son-in-law. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, which every father, every parent should think like that. But unfortunately, it's not like that, and for whatever reason, he wasn't dressed up. Who knows? You know, but it's good. I hope that works out for him.
Yeah.
I hope that
What's
really
going
works out.
on, AB?
I hope that definitely works
Yeah.
out for the kid, man. I forgot he had a damn son. I'm always so used to hearing about his daughter because she comes to New York all the time for Fashion Week. Because one time he brought her
Yeah.
up here.
I didn't know he had a. I didn't know he had a son either.
Yeah, I didn't know. I never really heard nothing about his son. I've always seen him in pictures with his daughter. And like I said, when I talked to him one time, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be up there where you at." And I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on up here?" He said it's Fashion Week, and I forgot.
Yeah.
It's Fashion Week is every year, which I gotta go. I have to go to Fashion Week. I gotta try it out because a lot of people, a lot of important people come out for that, and they did one like in Times Square too, and I ended up missing it, but I'm gonna check it next year, most definitely. Um,
And that was the thing that he said. He was like
Miss Knight, good
he
morning.
literally just left his father's house. He was like, I just left my father's house before I came over. I was like, okay.
I gotta reach out to his
And
pops too. I ain't talked
I
to him in a
forgot.
minute.
Yeah, I had forgot that Chop Shop had moved back to DC. Um, because I seen him in DC, and I was like, oh, I had just talked to you when you was on BF channel, and you said you was still in Arizona, and then like probably like 2 months later, I see him walking down the streets of DC. I was like, Chop Chop. He like, hey, what's going on, man? I'm like, you coming to visit through? And he was like, nah, I'm back down here now. I'm like, damn, okay.
I'm gonna call him because
Yeah,
I gotta get him to see if I can get him to come to the barbecue next year. I'm gonna try my best to do that shit. I'm gonna try my best to do that.
yeah.
Speaking of that, I was supposed to do something in WhatsApp, but study me doing that. I didn't feel like going through all that at the moment, which I'm gonna end up doing. But if you check your DM, I sent you the what you call it. Good morning, y'all. Good morning to everybody. My man Free have come back. He got a phone call, I think, or something. Morning, y'all. Smash that like button. What's up with y'all on this Wednesday? It's raining in New York. I don't know how the weather is where y'all at, but it's raining out here. I hope wherever y'all at, it's nice and sunny. How's the weather out there? in Mobile, man. The weather good, babe? Got that California love. Shouts to the West Coast. Yo, Ray, you funny. Now you on your Tony shit. It never rains in Southern California. Shout out to Tony, man. And rest in peace to the member they had lost too, man. That was a big surprise to me. Damn it. I was mad when that dude died.
They lost a member?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The dude
Which one?
the other dude, because it's only what you call it and him that used to sing, him and the other dude. The other dude, you never heard nothing from him. Shit, what was his name, babe? He said sunshine, cool breeze, good day. Yeah, Dwayne. Yeah.
Dwayne?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Dwayne.
It would be Dwayne, the one that passed away.
Just like in After 7, the dark skinned dude. When he passed, I was like, God damn it. Damn. I was just looking at something on Instagram where they were celebrating the dude. BBO, what's up, man? Drop your link. I was just looking at something on Instagram with the dude from Intro that died. And I was like, right, you start thinking about all these groups and you go, damn it. I looked at the dude from H-Town when he died on a motorcycle accident. I said, why does the leaders die? God damn it. If it ain't the leaders that die, it's somebody next to the leader. I go, damn it. Crazy, man. Here today, going tomorrow, man. Shit crazy. It be like that though. Yeah, rest in peace, Dwayne, man. That was messed up. And it's crazy because I think they were just getting ready to, if I'm not mistaken, they were just getting ready to try to make a comeback. Because for a minute, if you look at their whole story was crazy. Oh, I didn't know that, BBO. I didn't know he discovered Beyonce. I didn't know that. I always thought White Clef had something to do with that. I didn't know that. Yeah, they did, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. You know what I mean? It happens. We lose a lot of the greats, man. I'll be sitting here thinking sometime and I think about how far I came in life, and I'm like, I was here to see some of the most greatest people just leave here. It's crazy. He said BBO Ben got you. Yeah, BBO's he's one of a kind, man. He is one of a kind. Drop that link, BBO. I gotta what did BBO ask me to do last night? Damn, what the fuck did he ask me to do? He asked me to do something with the channel. I forgot what the hell he asked me to do. But I'm gonna do it, BBO. You just got to give me a second because I'm still working on trying to get my shit together over here. Free, what are you doing later on at 6:05? I'm gonna need you later on. All my other friends won't answer the phone for me. They said I passed out last night. I got tired. Stitch plant. Oh, you got Stitch coming back? Okay. I'm gonna do I'm probably going to do Bam Bam Rodriguez tonight. Because you know he has a fight coming up, so I'm gonna do Bam Bam 6:05. My brother Free, you clear you Free can join me later on at 6:05. We'll do Bam Bam Rodriguez. I was supposed to do Bam Bam last week, but because of stuff I had to do, like yesterday, I was supposed to went live at 6:05, but I told y'all I'll see y'all in the morning. What's my favorite Tony song? Oh, Jesus Christ. I would say Feels Good. If you, oh, Jesus. It Never Rains in Southern California, of course. Um, I can't say that this is a Tony song because I think at that time only this is when they went their separate ways. So I can't say the song that they made, the song that he made for the soundtrack of Higher Learning, the Deja, that doesn't yeah, so that wasn't really a Tony. I'll say Just Me and You. Just Me and You is my shit. Oh yeah, Anniversary, whatever. Yeah, that too. Whatever you want's definitely. But Just Me and You, I'm a sucker for some Just Me and You. Oh, I'm a sucker for that song. I am a living sucker for that song, and because I always dedicate that to my wife because I always let her know it's just me and you. We don't worry about this, we don't worry about that, and we don't need nobody else. So that's yeah, that's one of the songs I dedicate to her all the time. And anniversary, our anniversary is January 15th, so of course that's gonna be something I'm gonna be rocking to. Tony, man. Yeah, Tony. I mean, groups like Tony, and After Seven. These are groups that'll never be. Yeah. Yeah. Them groups will never be replaced, and them songs are gonna go live on. And there's no slow songs today that can replace those songs. Never. Yeah, free. I just realized you got 934 subscribers. I don't like you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get another 26. I'll be
Well,
good.
I need everybody to stop subscribing to free. Hold on, take a time out, y'all. Take a time out. Let me catch up to him first. Then then we can start the subscribing again. She said, "Word of the day, chill." Yeah. Well, word of the day could be chill. Yeah, chill. You know what I liked about our era? A lot of the music we listened to was chill. We had a lot of chill music, man. Music you could chill off, man. A lot of chill music. Today, I don't know what the hell they playing today. Nah, it can't be. It can't. But everybody make sure they go subscribe to my brother D Free. So you need
Yeah.
26. So you need 1,000, right?
Yep. 1,000. Then I just got to work on my watch hours.
Yeah,
Once
I
I
look at my watch hours
when I
every day. I look at my watch hours. I look at how I'm very close to being not as close as you, but I'm close to being monetized. The one thing I love about what we do is that we took our time doing what we do, and we do our shows how we want to do it. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Hopefully, before December's get here, I think there's a possibility you can reach those 26.
yeah, I need
Oh,
to
of course, Vay. That's a fact. That's a fact,
I
Vay.
got I got some more shorts I need to drop.
I didn't drop one this
So
morning only because that shit was raining outside, and I was like, "Oh, I won't be outside with no camera today." Um,
I
but
need to drop some prediction videos. That's what I need to do. I need to do some prediction video. I might work on that today. My prediction video for the um Eagles versus the Giants Thursday night football game. My prediction
yeah,
video.
yeah, I try to do short videos. Like I was in the gym yesterday, but being that I got in the gym so late, I couldn't do anything, and I had to go. I'm probably gonna be in the gym again today, so yeah, I would be probably going to drop something. I'm probably gonna go drop something. Because people don't understand how those shorts. and I was explaining to somebody how those shorts help. Crush, what up?
Yeah, the shorts is for the views. Um,
Yeah,
and that draws in subscribers. That's how a lot of the subscribers I got is from my shorts. I be
yeah.
dropping
And a lot of
shorts, and
people
I
don't
I get
understand that. A lot of
subscribers
people
from there.
don't. It's a waste of time, and I'm like, it's not a waste of time. The thing is, you're not. Your subscribers are not moving the way you want it to move. Everything takes time. Takes time. You know how long I was stuck on 600 and some subscribers? I never thought I would get to 700, but I got to it. You just got to be patient. You got to be, I
Yeah,
tell people, be patient and make the content that you want to
yeah,
make and not the content that people want you to make. Make what you want to make. You know what I'm saying? Because if you continue to spoil people with what they want, then you're going to have to stay on that path. So when one day when you do say, yo, I want to talk about this, and people are like, I'm out. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm out.
yeah. See, what I don't do a lot, like a lot of my subscribers, they subscribe either from my shorts or they subscribe to me because I was on other platforms and they heard me talk or things like that. But one thing that I don't do, I don't. Well, I should say I very rarely do it. I usually do it like at the beginning of my show when I first come on, but then I don't say nothing else about it throughout the show. I don't say hit the like button or subscribe to the channel. I don't say that throughout my show. I just go
Yeah,
on with
yeah,
my
yeah,
show
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna subscribe, you're gonna subscribe. I mean, I should mention it, but I be so caught up in the game and calling the games and things like that
Oh
that
yeah,
I,
that's
I
different.
just
That's
be
that's that's
literally
different when you're
unentertained.
doing that. That's different. But if you notice, like even in my shorts, I don't have to say it, but it's just a regular routine. But I'm like, if you never saw the morning chop up, or if you're looking for something to be a part of where we have real conversations, come over, like, share, subscribe, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, people are gonna subscribe to what they want to. I don't trip over it. Bame, I see you. I don't really trip off that. Um,
Yeah,
because if people like it, they like it.
right.
Yo, Vay, it's very easy to work on YouTube Shorts. It's very easy. It's not really hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. If you go to a lot of my shorts, I'm in the gyms. Um, I think the most I ever got though, I ain't gonna hold you though. The one that people went bonkers over was the Alicia Baumgartner. I didn't even know what I was getting out of that. You know what was so crazy about that free? That wasn't even supposed to be a video. That was supposed to be a picture. That joint when you see me talking to Alicia, that wasn't even supposed to have been a video. That was supposed to be one of the fighters taking a picture of me and Alicia. And when I seen that he did it, I said, yo, why did he? I looked at it. I said, what the hell did he do? That's when it hit me. I said, I'm going to take this and make it a YouTube short.
You know what the most subscribers I got and the most views I ever got. I did a bare knuckle match, and I live streamed the actual match. I live streamed they was able to see the bare knuckle fight on my channel. I did that joint, and I ended up taking it down before my show ended. They didn't catch me while I was live streaming. So once the live stream was over, I took it down. I deleted the video. So I lost all of the views, but I kept
Damn.
all of the subscribers. I had like maybe I say I probably had about 15, probably about 15 or 2,000 people watching that live stream. Like 15 to 2,000 people was watching that live stream. And I had maybe I say probably somewhere around 300 subscribers that subscribed to me that live.
Wow. Yeah. If people are interested, they're interested. Like I remember I posted something when I was at Fat Man Scoop's funeral a year ago, and I posted this clip of Teddy Riley talking to Jim Jones, and I just said I put it up because they was like, "What's your most memorable day that you had in the summer?" And I'm like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, That was a memorable day. It was a sad day, but it was memorable. I put that shit up, and then I ended up looking, and I said, because I'm not expecting to get the numbers. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm just putting shit up. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh shit. Oh, this is what they like. All right, Cam, what up?
Sure,
Let's keep
I
cooking. I
got a
just
short
got
video right now.
monetized on
I got
YouTube for my live stream. Congratulations, man. All right, Cam. My man Cam got monetized.
yeah,
Is what I'm talking about, Cam.
yeah.
That's what's up.
I got a I got two shorts right now that I'm running at the same time. Well, I mean, all my shorts run; they always run. But it's the two most recent shorts that I did. One got 11,000 views. The other one got 12,000 views. I mean, most of my joints normally get somewhere between 1,000 and
Yeah, but look,
3,000 views.
hey,
I got
so
one short that I did. I got one short that I did. It got two that got 22,000 views.
you look. So for the Canelo and Bud, I was in Gleason's, and that was that famous short where they had a picture of them. So I recorded it because I'm like, "I it's fight week, man." I get home and I load it. I look at this shit. I said, "Well, damn." I looked at the numbers free. I said, "Well, damn." I see what y'all want. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to keep, but yeah, it's all in the titles though. It's all in the titles sometime what
I
you
get a
put.
yeah, I get a lot of views on my shorts. I mean I get a lot of views on my live streams too. Well, I ain't gonna say I get a lot. I'm starting to get more views on my live streams. I just gotta clean my live streams up a little bit more. Not have so much um talking going throughout my live stream and just me calling the game. Because a lot of people come to listen to the game because they can't watch it. They might be either driving from church or
To click.
on at work or something like that. So
Yeah,
they'll come to the live stream to hear the game. So I gotta start calling the games a little more professionally, like I was doing
yeah, yeah, yeah.
before. But that way, people will be more interested in the lives. But
Um,
yeah, so I mean, it's a work in progress. You just gotta perfect it. Every time you do it, you
yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do it a little bit better the next time.
It's a progress. It's a progress that people don't want to take the time to learn because they get it twisted. They got this whole YouTube shit twisted where it's like this ain't moving fast enough, or this ain't as easy as I thought it was, or somebody didn't tell me I was supposed to did this, or I didn't know it was gonna be this hard to do that. Like nobody ever said this was gonna be a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? You got first of all, you got to be willing to put the time in for this shit. That's the number one thing. You can't just walk in and think that tomorrow you monetized. It like shit don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like
Yeah,
that. Every
I gotta get the scoreboard up because I gotta start having the live clock and the scoreboard up so people can see the score. If they watching the channel, they can see the score of the game and things like that. And they can see the time that's left in each quarter, how many timeouts they got. Because I'm gonna be calling the NBA games as well. I'm not gonna be calling every NBA game, but I'm gonna be calling
yeah,
some of the more significant NBA games or the ones that people really want to see or really want to hear
yeah,
about.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm trying to wait for my Yankees to do something. I might come back like I did last year and get on them. But other than that, I'm gonna wait to see. Because other than that, if nothing happened, then I'm falling back from the situation. But yeah,
I'm trying to get one of my fellas that's trying to call the game. They so busy laughing and joking. I'm like, I need y'all to call the goddamn game. If I step away, I need somebody to be able to call the damn
yeah, I don't
game.
need you.
Y'all
Number
niggas
one, I don't need you to be
too
the
busy.
laughing and joking. The laughing and joking is cool, but I need you to stay focused, and I don't need you to be on no boxing when we supposed to be on football.
Yeah, they too busy. They too busy doing everything else. I'm like, no, we doing a football live stream. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas
listen, boxing got so many
too much
people.
doing
Boxing got so
everything
many.
else.
Boxing be having so much people blind where they mind when they get on another sport or something else, they go off script.
Yeah,
But if
I
you,
mean, like I said, I don't mind it because I'm up there. It's just like if I gotta step away and go to the bathroom, I'm not back for the next play.
you're pretty
I need
cheap.
somebody to be able to call the next play.
Yeah, I'm learning all that. LB. I'm in my because I'm in my YouTube studio all the time. I'm learning a lot of shit. Almost, as a matter of fact, every day I'm in my YouTube studio and I'm learning different shit. I think it was yesterday. I just got my first email from YouTube, and it wasn't for nothing bad neither. So I'm like, okay, they're acknowledging me. All right. So and it's about staying consistent because you got to remember, free. At one time, I fucked up. Let me tell you why I fucked up. And I probably would have been more successful if I would have jumped on it. When my stream yards were ending, and I didn't know that you could bring people up here, or if I didn't want to go talk by myself on here, I would go to Instagram
Mhm.
and do a live. And that's to me, Instagram is cool. But had I would have been over here doing, that's why you don't really see me doing no lives on the gram no more. Like I just use the gram to post now. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, it's nothing there for me. You know what I'm saying?
They got it on. I like how StreamYard got it now, where if you got an intro video, when you hit go live, it'll automatically play your intro video, and then if you have an end video, it will play your end video
That's what
once you
I'm
end the live. Before
eventually I'm working on an intro for this. I don't want this to keep coming on and it's just regular. No. Um so there's some things I got together. I don't
you
want
see
my
my
show just
joint,
to stop.
everybody keeps saying, "Why you keep showing the Washington Command?" Well, that's my team, and I
Who
represent
you supposed
DC,
to
so that's
show?
why you hear that's
Who
why
you
you
who
see
you
my
supposed to
daggone
show?
intro is say D Free Sports Talk, and then you hear it. Welcome to DC
Oh,
because
you
this is
just out
this
here
is me.
purposely
I'm DC.
you're just free. You're just out here purposely pissing people off. That's what you're doing.
You know this. Don't stop. Don't stop. Mm, mm, mm,
Yeah, I'll be
mm,
yo, your man free out here acting like he ain't got
mm,
no
mm,
home training.
mm,
But
mm,
yeah, it's like we always like to say, it's a process to all this, man. But you'll get it. We all will get it. I'm just glad to have. I'm like, damn, I got
We
725
ain't going
subscribers. It's
nowhere.
beautiful. You just got to
Welcome
keep
to
working.
DC.
We the
And that's another thing too. I could play my because that's an actual band that does my that did my intro. Well, they didn't do my intro. I used one of their songs that was perfect for my intro, and but because Go Go is not copyrighted music, I can use the Go Go. I can't use like I can't use DMX or Jay Z or anything like that, or even the instrumental to one of their songs. I can't use that. But with Go Go, I can use Go Go because it's not copyrighted music.
um, I want everybody. There's a brother in North Carolina who does great intros, backgrounds, whatever you need. Everybody, he's on Instagram, I believe, and he's definitely on Facebook. But my man Jay York, who's connected with my man D Hall. Shout out to D Hall on the People Show. But my man Jay York out there in Carolina, North Carolina, man, is a brother y'all got to get up with. Real good dude. So if you have Facebook, go look up Jay York. My brother D Hall on the People Show. Go subscribe to him. But Jay York, he does some of the baddest intros, and definitely that's a brother y'all should go look up. He's somebody I'ma holler at again once I get everything I need to get together. But yeah, we do all that. You know what I look at though, free? How I think I might have said this before. I don't know, but I always look at how the last 5 years have so much shit has happened and we're still standing when a lot of people have failed. It's
Yeah,
amazing. It's amazing because we could have been
yeah,
added to that list of not being around anymore. And I don't mean people who are deceased. I just mean we just disappeared. What happened to Free?
yeah.
I ain't see Free in a year. I ain't seen him in 2 years. So to still be here doing this, man, and despite all the shit we all have been through, it's amazing.
You
Amazing.
ain't seen me because you ain't been looking, nigga. I ain't going nowhere.
Hey, I tell people all the
We ain't
time,
going
fool, if you don't
nowhere.
see, if you
Welcome to
can't,
DC.
if you can't find me, it's because you ain't looking for me. Cause I'm right here. Like when they be like people kill me. I don't see you do lives on Instagram. I'm like, but do you know I have a YouTube channel? Because obviously, then you're not paying attention. If you have to say that to me, then you're not paying attention. Because it clearly says on my Instagram about the YouTube.
That's why my intro is perfect. I picked a perfect song for my intro. Like I said, I'm glad it was a go-go song because now I can play it. Because like I said, it's welcome you to my channel, but it's also letting you know we ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC.
Yeah.
We ain't going. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be right here.
Nah, we listen. We got work to do. Of course, we ain't going nowhere, man. We got work to do. Where the hell's we going? Where are we going?
I'm moving.
All the shit we done
I know.
been through. We ain't going nowhere. Send
I
me
know where I
20.
might be going. Where I might.
He said, "Send me to." Is he talking to me?
Yeah, he
Albie,
talking to
you
you.
talking to me?
Yeah, he talking to you.
I can't send you 25 in cash, but I can send you to you in food stamps. I'm just saying.
Nigga said
I'm,
send to your food stuff.
I'm saying times is rough, Albie. It's rough right now, baby. It's rough right now.
No, I know where I might be going. If I eat some dairy, I'll be going to the bathroom. That's where I might be going.
Y'all get free stupid. Yeah, hey, LB, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When I get it though, I don't have that right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just had some stuff I had to do. I got you though. I got you, King. I think I got your email already. So yeah, we'll definitely. But I ain't gonna lie to you, LB, and I don't mean to sound cocky. You good for credit? Email. He said you good for credit. Email your logo. I ain't gonna lie to you, LB though. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. To have a name no duck zone, I gotta have a fire intro, man. That shit gotta be stupid. It's gotta be stupid. I gotta have the intros. But I also want to include some of my fighters in that intro. So LB, what I'll do is I want to send you some video clips and some pictures of me and some fighters, some amateurs or whatever. And maybe we can go from there. But right now, as far as financially, I'm gonna be real with you. It's kind of hard for me to do anything financial. Um, I'm gonna be real. I could express this with y'all because y'all my family, and a lot of people try to act like behind camera they doing good financially when they not. So I always like to keep it real to not make people think something so they can say we thought he was doing fine, we thought he was okay. I always keep it 100. The God ain't got it like that. But when I do, when I do though, I'm gonna definitely holler at you. I'm gonna send you my logo. Yeah, I got you. Good morning, my beautiful people, man. I feel good talking to y'all. I mean, I feel good talking to y'all every day, but I feel extra today, man. I feel extra today, man. God has been patient with me. He's got me through a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. You know what I mean? You just gotta be chill, man. Send all that in my ideas.
You ain't
Okay,
going
I'm gonna
nowhere.
send you all that in my ideas, LB, because you know what I mean. I'm jacked up out here, man. Um, yeah. Word of the day is chill. Everybody just chill, right? For the rest of 2025, which we got 2 months left, chill. Just chill. Spend time with your family. Spend time with your loved ones. If social media is starting to aggravate you and make you crash out, you might want to chill and stay off it. Stay off it. know what I'm saying? If social media is gonna cause you to crash out, stay off it. Just chill. Chill, man. Relax. Don't be so uptight. You know what I think, Free? Some of these dudes need some loving in their life, man. That's what they need. They need to get booed up or something, man. Too much angry men. Too much angry black men, man. Why are they so mad, Free?
Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you
Yeah.
mad.
Free, you need a oh, you need an intro or outro? What did you say? Outro?
Outro, yeah. Outro, because my outro, it just says
Okay, y'all gotta
thanks,
explain
like
that to me because I'm kind of slow. What the hell is an outro? I'm sorry, I'm still learning a lot
when
of this.
when you when you finish your live stream, is letting people know thank you for coming by, subscribe, like a channel.
Oh, okay.
Like mine's just say
Okay.
thanks, like, and subscribe. It's no sound or nothing. It just flash on the screen. Thank, like, and subscribe.
Oh, that's what I be
But,
seeing on. Oh, okay. I be seeing that on the in the people videos. So how do you
yeah,
go? How do you go about that though? How do you get that?
that's a is another thing. You can either create it yourself, like what AB is saying. He can create one for you, or you can like I said, you have some that's already created through either StreamYard or YouTube. They have some that's already created. All you got to do is select one that you like. So you can either do your own, create your own, have it custom, and it'll pop up your name and whatever you want to say, or you can use one that they already have pre-made, and you just using what they got. All you doing is just adding it to the end of your live streams or your videos. Like a lot of my, I don't add the my intro to my videos, because my intro is like 2 minutes long, and I did that on purpose. So when I'm getting ready to go live, I want to try to draw as many people into the show before I actually get started and start talking. So I did my intro for 2 minutes,
Yeah,
and then
that's. I don't want to.
I did a
I don't want to
a
come on my
short one.
show and just be talking. Yeah, I don't want to just walk in talking on my show. I want the shit to do some work and whatever, and then Yeah, I hear you. I
Yeah,
hear you.
I want to have at least a couple of people in the audience instead of me just talking to myself, because people gonna come in and they were like, oh, I missed it. What you said at the beginning? I ain't repeating myself. I ain't
You know
one of the
what?
ones that
I think that makes
repeats
sense because I
themselves.
don't like people walking into videos or your channel and they don't know what the hell you talking about, and then they start making a comment on something, and it's like, well, if you would have been here when I went live, you would know what we were talking about because they only picking up on what they hear you say. Free your mic. Free your mic. Free. I always got to go through this with him, y'all. Uh, Outro 5 seconds long, and it's good to point to the next video you want them to see. Okay, RBC, a lot of this I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot of this. I can't hear you, Free. Yeah, he don't, Free can't hear me, man. Yo, Free! Yo! Oh, God. Free gotta fix his sound. Yeah, I didn't know. A lot of that I'm still learning. Um, I didn't even know what the outro was. I seen it, but I didn't know that's what it was called. See, you're never too old to learn something in these YouTube streets or in life. This is why we all here to teach each other. Yeah, I can't even tell him that we can't hear him. Um, I think he knows that, so he's probably gonna fix that and come back. Yeah, everybody who don't know about what my brother LB just said, yeah, get up on that. Because we all have to make our channels better today than what they were yesterday. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I'm finishing out 2025 strong. We're already in the the 8th day of October. We're right around the corner from Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm bringing in 2026 tweaking out. Jeff Spark, what's up, my brother? Jeff, the sweater is coming. I apologize once again, Jeff. This is not happening anymore. After I send you your sweater, you also be getting your money back too, along with the sweater and some other stuff. Because I don't like when people do fucked up business. I don't like when people do what they just take and to do what they want to do. It makes my business look bad. And that's the reason why I won't be having any more merch out for right now until business gets done the way it's supposed to, because I never need people to look at me as if I'm a fraud or I put the cash up and I take their money and I don't do what I'm supposed to do. It's bad for business. I don't like it. So your sweater's coming. We're putting the finishing touches on it. But after that, we're sending you the same money that you sent back, that you sent to me, and we're gonna have a hold on the merch. We just can't have that happen. It's bad for business. It'll make people not want to do business with me, or it makes me look like a fraud. So we won't be doing that. Yes, I got to take a break from lives after this one so I can work on improving. Yeah. So we just can't have that. We can't have that. If you don't have your keywords, you're missing out. Yeah. Yeah. So anybody who is interested in merch right now, y'all gonna have to hold out probably until the end of the year or something, because when you guys order merch, it's got to be a certain amount of merch being ordered. I can't just take one sweater, one t-shirt, or any of that. And we got book bags that we're working on. That book bag y'all see me with was just one I had for myself. But when we doing merch, we have to have a certain amount of orders. So for right now,
Yeah.
that's on hold right now. We're not doing nothing because it makes me as a business person look fucked up, like I'm a fraud. So a smart businessman has to put a hold to something when he see his business is not going the way it's supposed to. So right now, not until probably December, we'll have it back out.
Yeah, I'm about to I'm about to actually have my son do my mercs. I just thought about it. I was like, I was gonna get a. I might still do a merc store once I get monetized and I can have a merc store. But for the time being, until I get monetized, I'm just gonna have my
Now,
son do my mercs.
now the problem with that is YouTube already get a PC of what you're making. Don't they get some out of that with the merch too? Or is that
Uh,
yours?
I
Because
don't
I
think.
heard they get something.
It is probably if you go through their merc store, they probably get a piece of it. But
I don't want to go through their merch store. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through their merch store because if I'm more, and I don't know how much I'm gonna be making. So it's like,
well,
I don't know.
they'll break it down to you how much your make on for each item. It gets broken down to you. They let you know, okay, this is how much the shirt go for. So you get this amount out of each purchase. So if let's say they might say your shirt is let's say just a random number, say the shirt is $25. Out of
Yeah,
25, you probably get 15. They get the other 10. But you got to remember, you're not paying for the material or none of that, and you're not paying for the shipping. So it's not bad. You just get it's just you getting $15 off of every shirt that's being made.
ah, okay. YouTube, I think I can do business with you.
And so I mean, I'm not like something like that. I don't really trip off of it because, like I said, you're not paying for anything. That's just all that stuff is just going to you. You just give them a design that you want to put on there or a logo that you want to put on there,
Yeah,
and they'll put it on cups. They'll put it on cups, book bags, uh,
yeah. Well,
phone cases, things
yeah.
like that.
That's what we working on too. We working. You know what? The cups right now for me is the easiest thing I can get out. So the coffee mugs is the easiest thing I can get out to people if they're interested in that. But far as even with masks, because people still wear masks, believe it or not. That's a busload of people I know in New York who are still putting mask on their face. So that but as far as right now, the coffee mugs is probably the only order I could take. But it wouldn't be like one order. Like when I get my coffee mugs, I get about 12 of them. But now we're working on getting 24 coffee mugs.
I, w- I wish
And
they
then we're
had
just gonna
a
go from
full.
there.
I wish they had a full face mask for some of these people. On these ugly people, you could put, yeah, ugly female. You could just put a Holly Berry mask on, and they
Yo,
look like
come
Holly
on,
Berry.
free. What is the yo, free? What is the matter with you, yo? Damn, damn. Yo, free. What is the matter with you? God,
I mean,
dog, boy, you
you got,
just yo,
you you got some
damn.
people looking like Shopper Rank. You can put a mask on, make them look like Denzel. You don't look
Yeah,
like Shopper Rank no
free,
more.
free, free, free. Yo, what is yo, free? Why don't you just yo? You just can't let people live, can you? Damn, man.
Not only are they not only are they protecting the public from the sickness, but you protecting the public eyes from the vision.
Free, would you stop? Yo, what's the matter with you, bro? You be on some bullshit, man. Yo, damn, I apologize to my viewers. This dude is crazy.
I mean, only people
Crazy.
gonna take the only people that's gonna take offense to that is the people that look like that.
Yeah,
If you don't,
stop, Free.
you don't, you
Stop,
don't think you
Free.
look ugly, you ain't gonna take no offense to that.
Stop,
I
Free.
don't think. Me personally, I don't think it's anybody that walk the streets and say I'm ugly. I don't know
Well,
anybody
you
that
have
walk.
some people who are they not they not confident in themselves. For real.
I mean, there's one thing they might say I'm not pretty enough, but I don't think nobody just say I'm ugly.
No, well, I
I
mean,
don't
you'll have
think.
somebody come up and go, "Yo, you think I'm like that?" They don't just literally come up to you, but if they know you and they talking to you and they go, "Yo, free, you think I'm ugly?" Not like a man, but like a woman. You think I'm? Do you think I'm attractive? And you looking at her like,
I would say, yeah, you're attractive, just not attractive to me. You're attractive.
free. What the fuck,
I mean,
yo?
because
This
no,
dude, man.
no, I'm being,
This dude.
I'm being 100%. I'm being 100%. You are attractive. You're not attractive to me because I don't look at females like that because I have a wife. So you're not
Yeah,
attractive to
yeah,
me.
yeah. I respect that. I respect
Yeah,
that.
you're attractive, but you're not attractive to me. I have a wife, so I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, I'm attracted to you. No, I'm not. I'm not looking for nobody. But I would say, yeah, you're attractive. It's the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say the same thing for a man because I ain't never been attracted to a man. So
Hell no.
I'm gonna say, nah, you ugly as hell, nigga.
No.
Hey, free. Hey, free. Do you think I'm handsome? Fuck no, you ain't handsome, nigga. You ugly as shit. Fuck is wrong with you? You handsome? Hell no. You about the ugliest nigga I ever seen in my life.
Yo, yo, free, you out of pocket. Damn it.
Nah, you
Oh
out
my
of pocket for
God.
asking me. You out of pocket for asking me, are you handsome? Hell no, nigga, you ugly as shit.
Oh shit. I wish a
The,
dude would. I'll
the
punch him in
only
his eye.
the only men in this world that can ask me, are they handsome, is my son and my grandkids. That's it. If you ain't a son or a grandkid, you better not ask me, are you handsome? Because you gonna get disrespected to the highest disrespectivity.
All right, go ahead, babe. I'll be over there to see you. I'm coming over that way. I'm coming over that way. Y'all make sure I go subscribe to my girl. Oh my God, yo, this dude is stupid. Damn, what's her YouTube again? What's her
Yeah,
YouTube?
I'm subscribed to her channels already.
Okay, I just want to be sure because I don't want to be searching.
No, I thought her channel was a channel where you get high at. I saw nothing but lights and things. Hold up.
No,
Are
you
y'all
know what?
talking about
When I
smoking?
first looked at it too, though, I was like, "What kind of?" I looked at it at
Oh, yeah.
first, And then I listened to a lot of her conversations, and I was like, okay, you know what? She's somebody that I could build with, because that's what I'd be looking for. People I could build with. Like when I look at her and I look at Miss Knight and my girl 12, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start having what I call ladies' night with no Doug Zone. I'm gonna start, because I be wanting to get the ladies up, because the ladies can bring a lot of viewers in now. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It ain't just always dudes. People have to be mindful of that.
No, a lot of times when you have too many dudes up there, you got too much testosterone in the building. You
Yeah,
need a,
like
you need some femininity to calm down the testosterone.
yeah, who nobody wants to go and see 6 to 8 dudes, 10 dudes, and everybody sounding like DMX and all that, and then we all mad for what? For what?
Nigga, I ain't like the daggone the sound of that answer. The sound of the answer. What the fuck is you talking? How was that supposed to sound? You asked me, do I believe this a 50-50 fight? I said, yeah. I
No,
like the
no,
sound
my thing
of that
is, oh, you don't sound confident. Well, I'm not gonna sound the way you want me to sound, bozo. What are you talking about?
answer.
I'm gonna answer
I
it the way I want to answer it.
I don't sound confident because nigga, I ain't in a goddamn fight. I'm not confident in nobody but myself. Of course I
They be
don't
sitting
sound
there,
confident.
they be sitting there calling these fighters their guy, my guy, your guy. You please, he don't even know you, but he your guy.
So if I hear one more person call Devin Haney Black Jesus, I'm banning your ass from my channel. Don't ever
People need to leave
commit
that
that
man alone. Leave that man
blasphemy
alone.
on my. Don't ever call him daggone Black Jesus on my channel. I'm blocking your ass. I
Leave
mean,
that.
I ain't matter of fact, I'm not gonna block you. I'm gonna time your ass out for the entire day. We won't see your comments until the next day.
Like, leave that man alone. Jesus Christ.
Keep saying Black Jesus. I'm like, dog. And a lot of y'all niggas that be saying that are daggone Christians that be saying that. I'm like, y'all know how much blasphemy y'all committing right now?
They don't know because they just be saying anything just to say it. I tell you all the time, these dudes be running their mouth just to run their mouth.
Hey, a lot of them do. A lot of them are fanboys for real. They be like, I ain't no fanboy. If you calling another man Black Jesus, you are a fanboy.
Man, listen, if you just constantly on this particular fighter for whatever reason, like it is what it is. That's why some of these dudes I don't even bother to listen to. I'll be like, man,
I, I I have no problem with y'all giving a man credit. You can give him credit, but y'all be niggas be going way over. And
yeah,
then
you can give
y'all
him credit.
the funny thing about it is these niggas be going overboard, but then
Make it make sense. They be killing me. I'm like, yo, y'all just
that nigga be going crazy. Y'all be sitting there acting like he can't do no wrong. Y'all do the same thing for y'all fighter. All of y'all, every one of y'all that have a favorite fighter, y'all act like y'all fighter can't do no wrong.
I
All of
swear,
y'all do it.
all of
All of
y'all,
y'all do
not
it.
not not some of y'all, all of y'all do it.
I
Not
ain't seen not
some.
one single person that act like their fighter do no wrong if that's their favorite fighter. I ain't seen one that did not act like they can't do no wrong. All of them act like they can't do no wrong. Oh no,
Yeah,
see y'all.
yeah, y'all. What up? Yeah, well, that's why you don't see me. That's why the morning chops is. That's why my show runs the way it do, because I don't have time for none of that. None of that. They worry about bringing viewers in. I don't really care about none of that. That's why y'all don't see me do none of that nonsense. None of it. You'll never see on my show where it's 6 to 8 dudes and we all on here violating each other. And man, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Y'all can have that. Won't argue with your wives, but you'll argue with dudes. That's a man. Some of y'all need to. Some of y'all need a reality check. That's gonna be the word of the day for the mall. Reality. I don't think I've done that as the word of the day, but tomorrow that's gonna be the word of the day. Reality.
That joint be having me. They be having laughing like a mother.
You know what? It'd be funny. It'd be funny free to a certain extent. Then it should be sad because I'm like, what are you doing? What are you
That's
doing?
why I had to call out on it other day. They sitting there. They was. It wasn't nothing bad that they was bad, but they was bad. Y'all know y'all not being consistent. All of y'all out of order. I
Yeah,
said all of y'all, and they were like, what we out of order for? I said y'all are sitting here for Jaleel to fight Xander Zayas.
yeah, I heard that.
Jaleel was not ranked. Jaleel is not ranked. Not saying there's nothing wrong with Jaleel trying to get that fight. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to try to get the best fight. He's an upcoming fighter. He wants the best fight. He wants the best name. I said, but y'all advocating for him to get the fight. But y'all was the same ones that complain about Jerron Boots in his fight in Lima. Y'all was the same ones complaining about Tio fighting Steve Claggett. But y'all advocating for Xander Zayas and Jalil? That don't make sense to me. Oh, but see, free. Nobody else want to go to Puerto Rico. I don't care if nobody else go to Puerto Rico. That because doesn't mean it's true. Well, who else want to go to Puerto Rico? I don't know. Ask everybody that's in the ranking system. See who wants to go.
Why,
I don't.
yo?
I don't know if they
This is what I
ask
don't get.
everybody.
This is what I don't get. Y'all can't say what somebody wants to do or what they don't want to do. Y'all don't know these people. Y'all not in these people camps. You're not in their lives. Y'all don't know what these people want to do. Just because these people ain't doing it when you think they should do it, or you don't hear them talking about it, so you assume they must don't want to do it because they didn't respond or don't nobody want to go over there. Y'all don't be knowing what the fuck y'all be talking about. Y'all just be running y'all mouths. Y'all don't know what these fighters want to do unless you hear them come out and say it.
And like I said, I said, no,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad fight or anything like that. But y'all telling me that that's the best fight. I said, based off of what? What are y'all basing the fight off? What Jalil did in his last fight? What level of competition is that?
Yeah.
What level of competition? Because I'm not saying that it is a bad fight. I'm just asking what are you basing it off of? If you basing it off the level of competition that Jalil has fought, then yes, he's better than the guys that he has fought. But that doesn't mean that he's necessarily ready for a title shot. That doesn't mean that this is a 50-50 fight. That just means that he's better than the guys that he's been in the ring with. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, no, I have no problem if they make the fight. I'm just not going to be sitting out here advocating for the fight because I will be a hypocrite because I sat here and trashed all of these other fights that guys wasn't ranked that they was taking in the ring.
Yeah.
I will be a hypocrite. So I'm not going to advocate. I'm just telling you, if they make the fight, I'll watch it. I think it's a good fight, but I'm not going to advocate for it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I gotta be consistent. I I created a platform where I've always been consistent on if somebody moves one way and I call them out for it, when I see the next person do the same thing, I gotta call them
Yeah.
out on it as well.
Check this out. Just like with this whole November 14th thing, not to bring it up. Somebody said, well, if such and such, it wouldn't be an issue. Yes, the fuck it would have been.
It
If
will
Devin
always
would
be
have
an
did
issue.
it, if Devin would have did it, it'd have been an issue. If Shakur would have did it for me, it would have been a fucking issue. Don't make it seem like I'm a fan where I'm beefing with what he's doing. But if these two did it, you wouldn't have an issue. Well, first of all, you wouldn't know what I have a fucking issue with. You don't know because you don't know who I like. You understand what I'm saying? Like these dudes, that's when you know the fanboys be fanning at they all-time high when they say shit like that. And I'm like, no, you don't even know what you're talking about because I'm gonna move the same way with anybody, anybody. And like you said, that's what our channels are. It's our channels is based on consistent, not views. That's what y'all. That's what y'all base y'all shit on. Views. We don't do that over here. We
Yeah.
don't do that
And
over
like I
here.
said, I understand I understand my brothers rock with Jaleel. I rock with Jaleel as well. I
Yeah,
want the
yeah,
best for Jaleel. I'm just not going to advocate for something that I've I put down another fighter for doing the same thing. Because if I turn around and advocate this, then I got to say it was okay for T.O. to fight who he fought. It was okay for this one to do that. It was okay for that one to do that. I gotta turn around and go back on everything that I complained about, and I'm
yeah.
not doing that because I don't believe that they should have been moving that way. So I can't turn around and say it's good for Xander Zayas to do it. No, I like Xander Zayas, but I'm not gonna say it's good for him to do it. If he can get a guy that's ranked, whether you like him or not, he's a
Yeah,
ranked guy.
yeah,
Well, oh, they just put him in the ranking system. Well, that's not my fault. He's a ranked guy. To my eyes, he's a ranked guy. But he was just at 47. Was he ranked at 47? Yeah, he was ranked at 47. Well, that's why they put him in a ranking at 54 because he was ranked at the lower weight class. Well, he just
yeah.
got knocked out by Brian Norman. Okay, he got knocked out by Brian Norman, but did it knock him out of the ranking system? If it didn't, then that's the reason why they put him in a ranking system at 54. And he's not ranked in every sanctioning body. He just ranked in this one. That was the last belt that he fought for. So they dropped him. And that
I mean, you have every right.
that
We have
thing.
we have every right to support whatever it is we want to or what we don't want to. It is what it is. Just because the rest of y'all can't figure out why we are against something, because y'all all a bunch of, and I don't want to disrespect anybody, but y'all all are stuck on this being on the bandwagon. I'm not on no bandwagon. Yes, y'all are.
Uh, as I keep
Because
telling people, I don't have a
it seemed
favorite
like it's
fighter.
against the law. It seemed like it's against the law to disagree with something. It seemed like it's against the law to not go for a certain fighter that you like. So you want to know why I don't like that fighter or why I'm not going for that fighter. Everybody's not supposed to move the same way, you dummies.
No,
It's not supposed to go
I
that
don't
way.
have a single guy that I root for no matter what. There's not a single guy you can say I root for no matter what. Nah, I don't do that because I don't have a favorite. I mean, some fights I just stay neutral. Like the Lamont Roach and Tank Davis fight, I was neutral. I like
Yeah.
Lamont Roach. They're like, oh, you don't know Lamont, nigga? How I don't know Lamont Roach? The nigga from DC.
It doesn't
Well,
matter if I
technically he
don't
from
know
Maryland,
him.
but he represent DC.
But he
I
could,
know Lamont Roach for a long time.
Lamar
I
Roach
know
could be from
Lamont
a
for a long time.
Lamar Roach could be from Alaska. Who cares? Y'all talking about who y'all don't know the fighters that y'all going for. Y'all don't know them. Y'all ain't been in their camp. You ain't had dinner with them. You ain't did an interview with them. You ain't did nothing. You can't tell somebody who come from the same city as another fighter that they have a connection with, that they might have watched, grew up, that they don't know them. You don't know. Y'all
I,
don't know the fighters y'all like. What the
and
hell is y'all talking about?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I gotta give credit to two guys. There's two, or actually, really, there's really three guys, but two in particular. The third guy, I give y'all that third guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Got introduced to a lot of different guys. I'm like, no, I give a lot of credit to these guys because they got me watching guys I knew I would have never paid attention to.
yeah,
So that's why and the other guy that I got to give credit to is Champ Ross because I was in his fantasy pool. There was a lot of names that he was putting in there that I didn't know who they was. I had to go look these guys up and pay attention to them for these fantasy pools. So they got me watching guys that I normally. That's why I say it. Y'all don't know these fighters, but I know I know something about them because I've seen these guys fight before because of Southern Sea, Skywalker, and Champ Ross.
Yeah,
Watching these guys that I normally wouldn't pay attention to.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of
They
these
were like,
dudes
"Have
are
you ever heard of him?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did. I have heard of this guy. I have heard of him. I seen him fight a couple of times. This dude, he's legit. He's a legit fighter. Now, do I believe? It all depends on how the fight goes. But he's a legit fighter. He ain't no bump. Because like I told him, who was it? It was a fight that happened. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the other dude. They were like, "You gonna go?" I said, "Dog, this nigga can fight," and he ended up winning the fight. And they were like, "Damn, free!" I told you the nigga could fight. I seen
the,
the nigga fight before.
the problem is people just want to stick to who they comfortable with sticking with, and I understand that because I used to be on that same kind of type of timing, but then I had to realize, you know, you can't just be comfortable with who you know. You just can't do
Nah,
it.
you can't. No, you can't because if you just comfortable with the guys that you know, you would lose out on a lot of money because you
Well,
so used to paying attention to the
I
guys you
would,
know. You don't realize that the guy that he's about to fight is a real contender. You don't
I
realize
was,
he's a real contender.
I was comfortable with Roy Jones, but Tarver wasn't everybody's favorite fighter. A lot of people didn't want to give him no credit. It still don't, still to this day, right? I was comfortable with Roy, but I didn't see goddamn getting slumped. You know what I'm saying? By Tarver? Shit.
Right.
Motherfuckers, you know how much money people lost in that fight? Damn.
So, the same thing with the Buster Douglas fight. There's a lot of
Oh,
people
Jesus
lost.
Christ.
A lot of
Gotta give a guy, you gotta give a guy, you gotta give a guy his just due and give a guy credit. But y'all just want to be stuck on who y'all comfortable with. And that's cool, but that's not gonna always work. Because when your favorite fighter lose, what's gonna happen then? Y'all gonna find reason to whine and cry about it. Not me, because I don't depend on these dudes. These dudes don't pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? They don't do anything for me. Nothing. Nada.
Yeah, you gotta open your eyes to other fighters because there's more than just the few guys that you pay attention to. Y'all gotta understand in the sport of men boxing, there's thousands of fighters. Now women, there's only probably about 150 fighters, probably about
Yeah.
150 women fighters. But when it comes to the men, there's thousands of fighters that you never even get a chance to see because you only pay attention to a select few, and the promotional company only promotes a select few. So there's thousands of guys that you never get a chance to see. And if you so comfortable with the guys that you normally see that you will overlook this guy, but like, oh yeah, this gonna be an easy knockout. This guy, he ain't really fought nobody. And come to find out, he ain't fought nobody, but this nigga's a hell of a fighter. He just ain't being promoted.
Yeah. Yeah. And we talked about that all the time. How many times? But these fools will never understand that because they believe in what they believe in, and whatever their mind is telling them seems to be the truth. So that's why a lot of them, a lot of these dudes, I don't even worry about them no more. It doesn't even. You can't educate them no more because they already stuck on what they believe. They believe their truth is more true than what you're spitting. Um, and it is what it is. I don't even care, free. That's why I'd be glad to do these morning chop ups, and that's why in the afternoon I'll come back and talk about whatever it is. Like I was supposed to do Bam Bam Rodriguez. I'm gonna come back this afternoon and do him because I was supposed to got him going last week, but it was too much going on. But I'm gonna come back. I don't worry about all that shit, free. We gonna continue to move how we've been moving. You know what I mean? We know what's best for our channels. A lot of these
Yeah,
dudes, like I said, it's the views they look for. They don't look for the content. So I'm just gonna say a whole bunch of outrageous shit that I think people are gonna like to hear, and it is what it is.
yeah.
And
I
that's
just
where they mess.
I
That's
just
where they messing up at.
I built my reputation on being consistent, and I'm not gonna change for nobody. I
No,
mean, like I
hell
say,
no.
even though I might like you, I might rock with you. If I see you doing something that I just criticized the next person on, I gotta turn around and criticize you as well. I
I got
can't
to
say,
get you.
"Oh no, I'm not gonna criticize you because I rock with you." Now, I might not do it in the public, but I'm definitely gonna let you know, "Hey, dog, you moving as hell, dog. What you talking about? Oh, what you
Yeah,
talking about? Talking about the last that now you doing it. Oh, you know what? You right. You right. We was just talking about that. I didn't even know I was moving like that. Well, that's the reason why I'm telling you. I knew you didn't realize, or even you didn't realize it, or you just didn't care. One of the two.
yeah, yeah. They don't. The thing is, they don't care. They realize it, but don't care. They that blind. They realize it. They don't care. Like I
Yeah.
said, man, and it's only going to get worse because the New Year's coming. Guarantee you, the New Year's coming. You thought this year was something. This year wasn't nothing compared to what next year is going to be. And this is why I be like, look, have fun, y'all. I won't be a part of none of it, but have fun. Have all the
Hey,
fun.
Clarence, look at this. Look at this, Clarence. Look where I'm at.
Come on, really? Really free? They so damn expensive. They good, but they too damn expensive for me. Me and Tiff was just talking about that the other day, man. How expensive they are. Yeah, but they never do. They're not gonna understand that, Brown. They're not gonna understand that, and that's why I never have to worry about being in that circle. Stay in my own damn lane because it makes no sense. You're talking to a bunch of grown ass men who can't control their emotions.
Thank you.
Just doesn't make any sense. I'm more comfortable with leaving this YouTube knowing that, hey, I did things I did things the way I wanted to do it. The way I wanted to do it. Not the way it was told. You know what I'm saying? So that was the great thing about it. You get more
It's
respect.
raining out here. It's
Yeah,
raining.
it's raining out here too, but I still gotta bust a move though. I don't like to though, but I gotta do it.
Just
I
bust the
don't,
move.
yo, hey, come on, come
You
on,
got
come on, come on, come on. Really free? Really free?
You said you gotta bust the move. What you want, and
Yo,
you got.
this freaking dude, this freaking guy, yo. Jesus. It ain't never a dull moment with you, bro. Ain't never a dull moment with you. Yo, you watching the fight this week, right?
oh, most definite. Most definite.
Fight this week.
I was supposed to diss him on his opponent. I'm probably gonna wait till no tomorrow's Thursday.
Yep. I
Throwback
think.
Thursday. Nah, I gotta stick with my throwback Thursday. So yeah, I'm gonna come back and do see even though Bam Bam's fighting the 22nd, I already talked about Boots last week. Yeah, I gotta come back with Bam Bam. I'm gonna come back at 6:00. I'm gonna come back with Bam Bam. That's what I'm gonna do.
I had one of my dudes like, man, is there any big fights on this weekend? I said, Jerome Boots Ennis. Like, man, I ain't watching that bullshit. I said, well, then you don't want to watch nothing then.
Why?
You
Yeah,
don't want
if it was him, you know what? If it was him and Virgil, your ass will watch it. You know what's so crazy? Once again, I hate to mention this. Y'all all keep talking about all these fights that's coming up. I'm not interested, but all you clowns are going to be tuned in for November 14th, watching that circus. Guarantee
no,
you.
the funny thing about it is like everybody talking about, oh, we want Boots versus Virgil. We want Boots versus Virgil. Boots ain't fighting nobody. Boots this, Boots that. I'm like, dog, y'all keep saying this, but what the hell has Virgil done? Y'all saying
Yeah.
Boots ain't doing this, Boots ain't doing that. What the hell has Virgil done? This man has never fought for a title. Y'all keep telling me titles matter. Well, this man has never
I can't hear you, Free. You went out. Free. He got it at some point. He got to come back in. Yo, Free. Free. Yo. Oh, man. Free, man. All right, y'all. You got to give him a second. Give him a second, y'all. I don't know. His ear thing, I'd rather him take that earpiece out because it kind of messes everything up. Anyway, good morning, y'all. Welcome to the morning chop ups. Hope everybody's getting to where they gotta go safe. Some places it might be raining, some places it might be sunny, but safe travels to y'all. Be careful out there. Be aware of what's going on around you. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all y'all. Let's keep it going. Oh, see, yeah, he didn't even know. Yeah, let's keep it going. 7:25. I appreciate y'all, man. I didn't, like I said, I didn't do no YouTube short today because it was just like, yo, the weather was crazy. But I am about to make my way to a gym. So you can expect to see me somewhere. Yeah, you gotta say everything. You gotta say everything over, Free, because you went out.
No,
Your
I mean,
joint keep
I mean,
going
like
out.
they keep telling me about what Boots is not doing, but Virgil hasn't done anything. Virgil's been a number one contender at 147, never fought a champion. He's a number one contender right now at 54, has not fought a champion. Had the opportunity to fight Boxrum, his team pulled him out and said, "Nah, we're not gonna put him in that fight because he's had a lot of tough fights. We're not gonna put him back in with another tough fight." And I don't see no outrage about this. Everybody telling me they want these guys to fight the best fights and fight tough fights, and I don't see no outrage. These guys are applauding the fact that he's fighting Erkson Lubin. I'm like, so nobody is mad at the fact that Erkson Lubin just pulled out of a title fight. The man was literally about to fight Boxrum for Boxrum's title. He pulled out of that to fight Virgil. Oh, well, Free, it's for more money. Well, then don't tell me that the belts matter because
Exactly.
obviously they don't. The money is what matters. Obviously, the belts don't matter. Oh, no, see, Free, they do matter for certain guys. They just don't matter for all the guys.
Oh man.
No, they don't matter. They don't matter because even those certain guys, if you offer Abdullah Mason a big bag versus, let's say he fighting Andy Cruz and it's for 5 million, but he's fighting for a vacant title for 300,000. You telling me that he's going to take the 300,000 versus the 5 mil? No, he's going to take the 5 mil. The belts
Yeah.
don't matter. They don't matter. Oh, but see, Free, these young guys, they need to get the belts in order for them to get the fights. No, they don't. They do not.
Some of y'all, if y'all was promoters, y'all would suck. Some of y'all, boy. I'm glad some of y'all ain't promoters, because would be more fucked up than what it is if y'all were promoters. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Uh, all they need is for somebody to say, yeah, we want to fight. And we say, okay, yeah, we want to fight. That's all they need.
I don't know what
They
makes y'all
don't need
think
they
boxing
don't need
works like that.
they don't need a belt in order to get the fights. Y'all believe that they need a belt in order to get the fights. I don't believe that.
Well, you got to remember, once again, we ain't talking to promoters. We ain't talking to matchmakers. We're not talking to dudes who's actually in the boxing game. We're talking to dudes who just talk it. And it's
I'm
not
like,
to
I'm
say
I'm
that
so
nobody can voice their opinion, but you got to remember, we ain't talking to promoters, matchmakers. Oh, I ain't got to be a promoter or matchmaker. Now, you right, you ain't got to be. But that don't mean you know what you're talking about because you sounds like you know what you're talking about.
but Virgil's fighting a better opponent than Jerome Buzinis. Nigga, he's fighting a duck. Oh, free, how you gonna say Erkson Lubin duck? Cause the nigga had a title fight. He's an
Yeah.
interim title holder. He had a title fight. He
Well,
pulled out the fight
well,
Virgil.
do y'all know anything about Boots' opponent before y'all start insulting him? Just because he's not a big
Not, mo,
face, do y'all know
mo,
anything about the
most
brother?
of most people never seen him fight before. Most people never seen
So,
him fight before. I can
because
tell you that.
before we
I can
get
tell you that
insult the
right
brother,
now.
we got to do our homework. Go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna mute my mic for 1 second. Free, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I mean I already know that because he hasn't fought on a big card that we know about. He hasn't fought on a big card. So like I said, y'all probably most people probably don't know who he is. But some of y'all do. Some of y'all went and did your research on him and saw that the dude he could fight a little bit. I think Boots is gonna win, but I mean it's not like the opponent is a bum. This nigga ain't no bum. He just not good enough to beat Jerome Buzinis. And like I said,
Yeah,
I'm just tired of hearing the whole Virgil and Jerome Buchanan. People keep bigging up Virgil like Virgil did so much in the sport of boxing. Virgil is no different than Lima. He's no different than Lima. He ain't fought nobody. Oh, well, he beat Magnumov. Magnumov just came off a loss with Bud. Hey, ULA Magnumov was undefeated. He just came off a loss.
you know
He
what I
ain't
know,
fought nothing.
Free? If we keep
Oh,
entertaining,
yeah. He
if we
fought
keep,
he fought Borchak. He fought Borchak. Most people believe he lost that fight against Borchak. The
you know
nigga
what
got
I
dropped
noticed?
three times.
If we keep entertaining these conversations with these type of people, then it'll keep going on and on and on and on and on. Some of them already know the points that you're making, but like I said, they just believe in what they believe in, and sometimes you got to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna let y'all have it. Believe in what you want to believe in, because other than that, it'll just keep being the same debates and arguments about the same shit. And after a while, you just got to be like, you know what, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it, because I'm not gonna keep doing this with y'all. Because this is the reason why a lot of people be like, forget the sport of boxing, but it ain't the sport of boxing, because the business is gonna be the business, whether we like it or not. But some of you dudes gotta stop entertaining this shit with them. Certain you just gotta let them believe in what they believe in. That's how I feel. You gotta let these dudes believe in what they believe in, because after a while, I'm telling you, man, you be like, you know what? Why do I keep arguing with y'all about the same shit? Because obviously, or debating or conversating with y'all, because y'all obviously don't get it, or you do get it, but you just believe in what you believe in. Because it's the same thing. And when you keep trying to express shit to people, it's either you're a hater or you a fanboy or whatever, man. Ain't nobody gonna keep entertaining you lames. This is why some of my favorite people, this is why some of my favorite people that used to be on YouTube, a lot of them are starting to disappear because of you motherfuckers.
Like I said, I keep asking these people. I'm like, no, what has Jerron Boots in his? I mean, what has Virgil Ortiz done? Oh, he fought Borchak. Borchak lost to Brandon Adams. He got stopped by Brandon Adams.
Yeah.
Oh, he fought Magnumov. Magnumov lost to Bob Crawford. What happened? Tell me who Magnumov beat. Tell
Tay
me
Tay,
who
I
he
see
beat.
you. Yeah,
Tell
make
me
it
who
make sense.
Magnum. Just tell me who Magnumov beat. I guarantee you can't tell me who he beat without looking it up. Without looking it up. Don't
Yeah.
nobody know who Magnumov is. The only reason why you know who he is because he fought Bud. That's the only reason why you know who he is. Nobody knew who the hell he was. The nigga was 12-0, and nobody knew who he was.
I sure didn't know who he was. So I ain't gonna act like I knew who he was. I sure didn't know who the hell he was. I'm like, where this guy come from?
Yeah, like niggas really be they really be killing me when with this whole Jerron gotta fight Virgil. I understand y'all believe that it's gonna be a good fight. Y'all believe it's gonna be a good fight.
Ron ain't got to do a damn thing, and neither does
Now,
Bud.
if Jerron goes in there and he washes Virgil and stops him, I guarantee you they're gonna say, "Well, Virgil ain't really fighting nobody anyway."
Yeah, exactly. Lames.
Soon we said if Jerron go fight somebody that they don't really care about. They're like, man, this man keeps up. Well, he just fought Virgil. Man, who the fuck Virgil be? Here we go. Y'all was crying for this nigga to fight Virgil. Now y'all saying who the fuck did he beat? Y'all was crying for the nigga to
That's
fight
what they. But
daggone
listen.
what Stanionis. Then y'all say Stanionis ain't beat nobody.
That's what they
What?
do. That's what they do, man. That's why I don't listen to none of these people. These people will make you get upset with the fighter, right? You already look at the fighter some kind of way and look at what they do, but listen to a lot of these dudes will make you really get upset when not only them, but boxing conversations and the fighters. This is why I don't pay attention to none of these motherfuckers. None of them. Not for real. Not for
Oh,
real. If you don't know what you're
I
talking
swear,
about, I'm really ain't trying to listen to you.
I literally watched the daggone narrative change once Jerron Booth Ennis washed Stanionis. Actually, right before the fight happened, niggas started talking about, oh, Stanionis ain't really do nothing because they realized that Jerron Booth Ennis was going to beat this dude. They realized that Stanionis was tailor made for Jerron Booth Ennis and he was going to beat this dude. They already started coming up with the narrative. Oh, well, Stanionis ain't really do. But y'all was crying for months that y'all wanted Jerron Booth Ennis to fight Stanionis. Then he go fight the dude and he beat this nigga easy. Y'all talking about, oh, well, Stanionis ain't really beat nobody. Who the hell he really fought? Are y'all serious? Are y'all really serious? Y'all literally wanted this dude to fight him. Then he go fight him and he beats him. He ain't, but Stanionis ain't beat nobody.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense to me how y'all be switching the narrative. Just say, okay, yeah, he beat Stanionis. And leave it as that. He
They
beat
not gonna do
Stanionis.
that.
Y'all
They
gotta
don't do
act,
that.
oh, Stanionis ain't beat nobody. But you was one of the same ones that said you wanted him to fight Stanionis. You can't turn around and say, well, Stanionis ain't beat nobody. You wanted him to fight him.
That's why I don't listen to these dudes, free. That's why I be like, good luck with y'all. When y'all be up there having to do this with these
That's
dudes,
like
I'm not doing it.
that's like when you playing somebody on the basketball court. Oh yeah, he good, but I bet you he can't beat this dude. And then you go play him one on one, and you skunk the nigga. Well, see, my man ain't been on the court in like 3 months though. What? You
Yeah.
just said I couldn't beat him, and then I beat him. Now you giving an excuse why I beat him?
Yo, this is what these dudes do. This is why I'm like, when y'all be up there doing that, I'm like, well, shit, he a better man than me. Cause I'm not doing that. I ain't got time for it. Ain't nobody gonna keep talking to you idiots about the same thing. Ain't nobody doing that.
I just be sitting here. That's why a lot of times I just be sitting back listening. I be in the chat and I just be sitting back listening and watching the narrative switch. They'll say one thing and BBO will tell you, I remember everything. I'm sitting back watching. Oh yeah, Jerron Booth need to fight Stanionis. That'll show us where he really at. He fights Stanionis. Stanionis, that's gonna be a tough opponent. Jaron Booth
Yeah,
is get in there and watch Stanionis. Well, Stanionis ain't really beat nobody anyway. Who did he beat?
yeah.
What? Nigga,
These dudes don't
you
know.
just
Listen,
said that was going
if
to be one of his toughest opponents. But because he beat him easy, Stanionis
these dudes don't know shit, man. It's just that simple. They don't know anything. A lot of y'all just running your mouth to run your mouth. It's just that simple, man. Say what you want. Say what you want about me. Or hey, nobody said that you knew everything. I don't. I sit back and I listen and I learn, but I can't learn nothing from y'all asses because y'all don't know shit. Y'all just a bunch of fanboys that want to continue to keep these fighters' penises in your mouths.
No, I mean it's nothing wrong with saying yeah he did beat Stanionis, but I want to see how he looked against this guy. I think this guy posed another threat that Stanionis didn't pose. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But y'all acting like Stanionis ain't good all of a sudden. But everybody was sitting here talking about Stanionis going to be Jerome Boos's toughest opponent. But yet you giving credit to Manimal, and Manimal hasn't beat anybody y'all know. He hasn't beat anybody y'all know.
Yeah,
But y'all giving him all the credit. Y'all give him all the credit because he went in there and he lost the buzz. He went in there, he lost, and he got pretty much washed by Virgil.
yeah.
But y'all give him Magnum credit. Nigga, what? Last time I checked,
Okay.
Stanionis was undefeated when Jerome Boots in the fought him.
Yeah, so, but still though, he didn't fight nobody. Leave it up to these dudes that think they know what the fuck they talking about. This is why I don't listen to them. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't, because one thing I can't listen to is stupidity. I can't. I told y'all earlier this year, I'm giving these dudes a platform to come and voice because they don't know what they talking about. Not here. I bet you won't come here with that. You won't come
It
here with
just
that
don't make no,
19.
it don't make no sense. That's why I said I just be sitting back taking mental notes. So when we bring it back up, I can put it in your face. Well, you was the
But
one
guess
that
what,
said
freaks?
this.
Can nobody come and do anything like that if we don't allow them to? Right? So when people come there and there's a place that they feel like they could come, no matter how cool you think you are with them, when they find that there's a place that they could come and cause a
No,
distraction and disturbance and
no,
they want to
I'm not
fan
even
out.
I'm not even talking about the people in the chat. I'm talking about these content creators. I'm not
Yeah, but
even talking about the people.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like even all of them. From trolls to
I'm talking
chats
about the
to
content
content
creators that be
creators.
switching up. They were
Yeah.
saying one thing, then now all of a sudden they
They be
changing up,
troll.
acting
Look,
like
they be
Sandy on.
trolling. They be trolling too. I'm talking to their ass too. They be trolling too. They be trolling too. It go for their ass too.
No, I don't. I mean, like I said, they don't come to my platform. I go to their platform. I'm like, no, when you wanted to say you wanted this to happen and then this happened, now all of a sudden you saying it's not good enough. You was advocating for the fight. He went in there and he did his job. He did what he was supposed to do. He went in there and beat that man. Now all of a sudden, oh, that man ain't fought nobody. Well, where was this daggone argument at when you was advocating for the fight? Where was this argument at? Because I didn't hear nobody say Stanionis ain't fight nobody. I've never heard that. All of a sudden, Jerron beat him. Now Stanionis ain't fight nobody.
That's what these. This is what these clowns do, man. No, this is what these clowns do, and hey, they feel like this is what makes their channel looks good, or hey, I hope somebody hear me say this so I can get some brownie points. Man, get the fuck out of here. And
They're
then
like,
wonder
oh,
why when you go somewhere,
the only
when you
person,
go
only person
somewhere,
Stanionis beat was Boutsier. Who was Boutsier? Y'all ain't, no, y'all was not saying this. Do y'all hear the stuff that come out y'all mouth? Y'all might need to go back and watch your own lives. Y'all might need to go back and
no,
watch
because
because
they're not thinking
y'all was not
because
saying this.
they trying to say shit that they feel like that'll bring them views. That's all. Cloud chasing at its finest.
That's why. They make people like me because I'm gonna hold you to what you said. You can't go back on what you said.
Man, I ignore a lot of these dudes. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You can't go back on what you said because I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm like, no, you said it. You can't take the credit back. Just give the man credit and say, nah. I think this is another test for him because I think this dude poses a threat that he hasn't seen before. That's all you gotta say. You can't turn around and discredit somebody that you was advocating for him to fight. That's like if niggas was to say you wanted the Bud versus Canelo, and then
Yeah.
Canelo beat Bud, and then you say, well, Bud ain't a real 168 pounder. Nigga, you can't say that. You was advocating for the fight. You can't turn around and then take the credit from Canelo. If you advocating for the fight, you got to give him credit for it. I was the one that said I don't care to see this fight because if Canelo beat, it's going to look similar to the way it looked with Jamel. I didn't give him credit for beating Jamel because I said Jamel ain't a 168-pound fighter. Why is he fighting Jamel and not fighting David?
Yeah. You see how that plan backfired?
I don't understand. Like I told everybody with the Jamel, I said, no, I got Canelo winning the Jamel Charlo fight. I got I originally said I had Canelo winning the Bud Crawford fight, but as we got closer to the fight, I changed it. I said, nah, I think Bud gonna beat him unanimously. I don't see Canelo winning this fight. I'm like, nah, the chips are stacked against Bud. He always find a way to pull it out when the chips are stacked against him. I don't think Canelo's gonna beat him.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, for you going back on what you said? Yeah, I am. I think Bud is gonna beat Canelo unanimously. And I said that 2 weeks from the fight being made. I mean, happening. 2 weeks out, I changed it. I was like, nah, I'm going with Bud. I got Bud winning this fight.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they still arguing and going back and forth about that. I'm like, would y'all stop it already?
Yeah. I don't understand what they see in Virgil that they didn't see in Staniona. Virgil hasn't beat anybody. He hasn't beat anybody. Oh, he beat Mean Machine. So
Yeah.
what did Mean Machine do? Who who as who notable did Mean Machine beat? Y'all tell me who notable that Mean Machine beat. Because the only fight that I ever hear people talking about with Mean Machine is him losing the Bud. People said that was a that should have been a knockdown. That's the only fight I ever hear people talk about when it comes to Mean Machine. I haven't heard nobody talk about anything else except for the fact that that should have been a fight that should have been a knockdown in that fight.
Yeah. Well, they can't tell you nothing else because they don't know shit. That's
They can't
why
tell
they
me
don't
nothing
know
else
shit.
because ain't nothing else worth talking about. They
They
might,
don't know
they
shit.
might, they might know. It just ain't nothing else worth talking about. He ain't beat nobody.
They don't know shit, free.
Like,
That's the thing.
oh, no.
Everybody wanna act like they know something when in all reality, like when you know shit, you don't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you know something that nobody else knows, you really don't even have to talk about it. To keep it 100 with you, it's always the people who want to act like they know every fucking thing, and you could tell like you don't know what you talking about. You don't know this person. You didn't watch that fight. You don't know nothing. A lot of these dudes don't know shit. They don't know nothing, free. Let's
Well,
call it what it
you,
is. I don't care if anybody get insulted. A lot of y'all, not all of y'all, majority of y'all actually do know what you're talking about. Because for some
do
of
y'all,
y'all been in the boxing game.
do y'all really know what Magnumov is equivalent to? Magnumov, his his level of fighting, the guys that he has fought, is equivalent to Kern, who Jerome beat twice. That's the level that Magnumov is. The level of guys that Magnumov has beat is the same level of guys that Kern has beat. So if y'all giving Virgil credit for beating Magnumov, then you need to give Boots credit for beating Kern. If y'all giving if y'all giving Virgil credit for beating Boychuk, y'all need to give Boots credit for beating Kern the second time.
Yeah.
These guys hasn't beat anybody that was good. They haven't beat anybody that was good.
Listen, I have no issue with Virgil versus Lubin. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to support it. It is what it is. I don't care who don't want to watch it, who's not a fan of either one. It's boxing because when we get circus shows like November 14th, y'all can't complain to me about no other shit that we getting out here. I don't want to fucking hear it because the 2025 was going fine. It was going
I have no
okay.
problem. I have no problem with Virgil and Lubin. I just said y'all can't tell me that the belts matter because Lubin had
Yeah,
a
yeah,
title
yeah.
fight and he didn't take it. He had a
Y'all
title
gonna
fight and he
complain
didn't
about
take it.
all this. Y'all gonna complain about all this, but here it is. We got a damn circus on the 14th of November. Man, y'all don't shut the fuck up. Shut up. Y'all gotta be kidding me. And a lot of y'all are talking about, well, I'm gonna watch it because I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Man, shut the
Oh,
fuck up.
that's another thing that I heard too. They said, oh, Virgil he's fighting a better opponent in Lubin than 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 uh than Lima. No, the only guy Lubin has beat. The only guy who Lubin beat so far in his career. I know he beat Jesus Ramos. A lot of people believe he lost that fight, but he beat Jesus Ramos. Who else has he beat?
The last guy he fought, he stopped him. Oh boy.
Holmes. Holmes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Holmes wasn't a top level guy or
Yeah.
for
I
that
think he
matter
fought.
even
I think
a
he
mid.
fought J Rock. If Did he fight J Rock Williams? I
Did
think
he
did he
fight
fight
J
J
Rock?
Rock? Think he fought J Rock. I think he
He
fought
might
J
have
Rock.
fought. He might have fought J
I think
Rock.
he
I,
fought J
I
Rock.
I think he did. I think he did as
I'll
well.
look it up.
He
I
might have
think he
fought.
did though. I'll look it up. I think he did though.
I think he
And
did
but
fight J Rock. I think he
my
beat J
worst
Rock.
memory of him was the Jamel fight. Jesus
That that
Christ.
that. I mean, it's either the Jamel fight or the Sebastian Findor fight. Which one you pick one?
Um, Sebastian beat him up real fucking bad, but it was just the way Mel caught him was like, damn.
That fight lasted what, one round?
Yeah, I think it was like 1 round, 2 rounds, something like that. And he got
I
hit
think I
so
think it was
hard
I think
where,
it was the I think it was the first round. I think if
yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
mistaken,
about
I
you
think
know
it was
what?
the first
I'm
round.
gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch. I think it was, but and he was trying to get a rematch, but people were like, nah, don't do that. But the Sebastian Fedora was like, he did damn good in that fight, but then he started to look like the Elephant Man. Shit. That was a bad fight. But I credit him for taking that though. That's the one thing. I credit him for taking that. Because at that time I said, who the hell's finna fight this dude who looked like he should be in the damn NBA? But I think that's probably the first time I started watching Sebastian. Because I've been knew about Lubin. I've been watching him. So when I saw that, I said, man, ain't nobody finna fight this big ass dude. But they did though. So um that was a good one. But I don't complain, free. I don't complain about something. I voice my opinion on it. And all, like I said, all the fights we've been getting for 2025, I have not had a problem with it. But y'all not about to complain about Lubin or Virgil when we got a goddamn circus on the 14th of November. And I'm going to keep reminding y'all that. I don't give a shit what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all make some of the most lamest excuses. This guy deserves to go make 30, 40, 50 million. Yeah, everybody deserves to make fucking money, but everybody's not trying to make a circus of how they trying to make the money. Like, what are we talking about? We got guys that ain't
Yeah.
doing what the fuck they supposed to. You got Canelo when he thought he was avoiding Benavidez, and oh yeah, I could take Crawford. This will be much easier for me. This will be a walk in the park. How did that turn out?
Yeah.
That's what you get for avoiding shit. A lot of y'all don't be knowing what the fuck y'all talking about, but I guarantee you, y'all gonna watch that circus on November 14th. I bet you. Y'all gonna argue with your wives and girlfriends. Don't bother me, baby. You know it's fight night. Fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear nothing y'all gotta say. We got a lot of great fights. No, we got a lot of great fights. I mean, amazing. You understand? Even with Danny Garcia, right? That's not something to brag about. But I'm like, I'll entertain that shit before I entertain that circus. Like, y'all got to be kidding me. And then, did you hear this, Free? That they were putting, who is it? Who's on there? I want to. And they said they were doing this. I don't know how true it was. The rapper Little Bootsy against Charleston White.
On that card,
I said, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I don't want to see that.
I'm not free. I'm not into seeing none of it. They can have all of it. And the two people that's on there that I would like to look at is Alicia and Antoine. But you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sitting this one out. And I love Antoine and I love Alicia. Hopefully I'll catch him on another card again. But I'm sitting this one out. I'm sitting this one out. It's just too much of a fucking circus. I just can't do it. But y'all got a beef with certain fighters that ain't fighting who they supposed to, right? Or when they supposed to. Why y'all ain't keeping the same energy with old boy?
Oh, oh,
Y'all be keeping
his name is Lamarcus. It's not Demarcus. It's Lamarcus Coley.
who you talking about?
Chop Shop's son. His name is Lamarcus Coley.
Oh, okay. Okay. Only boxers that fight Lubin beat that somewhat have a name.
Yeah, his name is
Ishe Smith.
Lamarcus
Oh,
Coley.
Ishe Smith. Oh yeah, he did fight Jason Rosario. Yeah, okay. Banana. I got no beef with November 8th. And I'm tuning in. I got no beef with it. Some of y'all got beef with it. Who the hell is Lubin and who the who's who's Lubin and who did Virgil fight? Like y'all got more questions than a damn lawyer. Like Jesus. No, well it says he no what was Jason Allen saying that he fought Ishe Smith and he fought Jason Rosario. He was just talking about people having names. Like he does have a resume of names. He does that though. That we can't take that from him. But now when you look at Virgil's resume, you go, okay, who's on there that we are familiar with? Yeah,
He fought,
yeah. I got no beef with any, I got no beef with because I don't really judge that. I really don't be giving a fuck no more about people's right.
his resume as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
what
yeah,
level?
yeah,
What level? But now, when we talk about what level of opponents, who those guys beat, you nitpicking because
yeah,
I don't think Virgil fought anybody that was a top level opponent.
yeah,
I don't think Jerome Bruce Ennis fought anybody that was a top level opponent outside of, like I said, Stanionis.
yeah,
And you put Stanionis in there, Stanionis is equivalent to Erskine Lubin.
yeah,
Stanionis was a champion. Erskine Lubin was never a champion. Oh, well, Stanionis had that belt emailed to him. Well, that's not Stanionis' fault. He put himself as the number one contender. It's not his fault the champion moved out of the division. He didn't get to have a chance to fight the champion for the title. That's not his fault.
yeah,
They act like because he got a belt emailed to him, it's the fighter's fault. Oh, well, he never fought a champion for it. Okay, who fault is that? Is that the fighter's fault or is that the champion's fault? Because the fighter put himself in position. It's
yeah.
up to the champion to fight him. The champion moved out of the division. That's that's not the fighter's fault if the champion moved out of the division. And
Leave it up to the so-called fans. Leave it up to the fans. Oh, he ducked. Yeah. Yeah.
when it was 3 belts, when it was 2 belts.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at when that gave him that belt,
Yeah.
he didn't fight for it.
Yeah. These are the things that people don't take the time to learn and understand. That, oh, like I said, I I give up on a lot of these people, man. This is why I be like, just do you and mind your business. That's what I tell myself. Mind my business, because you can try to repeat this.
And some people just don't. Some people just don't know the history of boxing. That's the
That's why I
problem.
leave it
They
alone,
they,
Free. That's why I leave it alone. Only
they
time it
go
comes up is like when people bring certain shit up and it'll aggravate me, because I'll be like, nobody wants to take the
see
time
now.
to learn
I'm
anything.
gonna I'm gonna tell you one of the main reasons why I do be having these debates and these arguments is because I want to put out what the facts are to the people that's listening.
No, we do.
Say,
We
oh
no,
well,
no,
it
I agree with that. But the problem is how many times can I keep trying to put the facts out and show you the receipts, and you got these idiots. Like, what you doing is great. Don't get me wrong. Anybody that's doing that, but it's just like after a while, it's got to be tiring. That's why I be like, after a while, I don't care, because I can sit here and say what I say every day to try to get people to understand this is what's going on and this is how boxing is ran. But then you gonna believe what you want to believe.
y'all niggas look so clean. Y'all done got a bath yesterday. Y'all look real clean.
You talking about
They
Jazzy?
over there just looking at me, Jazzy and Trouble. They just looking at me
You gonna let
like
us
you gonna give
look?
us
They
something to
looking
eat
like
right now.
you gonna let us out of here?
They want something to eat. I had them on a fast yesterday. They didn't eat yesterday. I had them on a
Oh man,
fast.
they gonna tear your ass up. You better give them something to eat.
This nigga Trouble getting big as shit though. He not getting no taller, but he getting wide. I took him outside yesterday. I'm looking at him compared to Jazzy. I'm like, this nigga like twice Jazzy size. They the same height, but he's like twice her
My
size
man,
in
my
weight.
son eating, my son good, eating good, eating them lobsters and steaks out there. Um,
Because for a male,
yeah, but
a pocket male can get up
I got no issue with nothing, bro. It's gonna be with the way it's gonna be in boxing, and we just have to face the fact. No matter how many times you have these debates, people gonna understand what it is that they want to understand, and at some point, you just gotta let a motherfucker believe what they believe. But that's why when you do your channel and you speak in boxing, when you speak it, that's when you let the people know. Because when you on somebody else's or whatever, and you trying to get people to understand, some people got their mind made up already. That's why I'm not. I'll be like, yo, whatever, y'all can have it. I'm not arguing with y'all. Even when I get monetized, shit, I'm not gonna be sitting up here changing how I do things because I'm monetized now. Oh, so yeah, now it's time for me to argue with y'all, and man, I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm keeping the same energy, same energy. Ain't nobody gonna be arguing with y'all. Y'all gonna believe what y'all gonna believe in any damn way. So why argue? Can't tell y'all nothing. You know what I mean? It is what it is at the end of the day. I ain't gonna argue. CJ, my brother CJ Rich Boxing. Yes, sir. West Coast in the building. Yes, sir.
What's going on, CJ?
West Coast in the building, man. Damn, I forgot Vase. She live, but what time is it now? I might as well just stay over and get my third hour. Ain't no point in me trying to get off. I'm trying to get all this I can get in.
They line now.
She said that's why she had got off.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't know she was. I didn't know she was going live. I thought she was talking about later. She was going to go live.
No, I think that's why she had got off. But I got to get my hour in. I mean, if I would have paid attention, I would have been got off. But now I might as well get that third hour in. I'm trying to get my shit up. I need all that. CJ Rich, drop your link, brother. But yeah, I ain't. I'm watching this Boots fights, and I don't want to hear what nobody got to complain about after this week, because y'all gonna look for something. And I told y'all that last week when I brought it up. I bet you he can't do that to Virgil. I bet you he can't do it to Bud. Stupid. Y'all say anything, any stupid thing, just to y'all think it makes sense. I bet you Javon Bruce Ennis won't go up to 68 and fight Canelo. Man, shut up. Shut up. Y'all will say any goddamn thing. Shut up. Stupid. It shows me that y'all know nothing. Y'all know nothing. And look, they'll say stupid shit like that too, Free. Well, the Boots is so great. Why don't he go up and fight Canelo? Man, shut up. I mean, they sparred before. It would make sense. Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, he can fight Canelo if he chooses to.
Like, y'all niggas will say anything, man. Just shut up. Excuse me, y'all ninjas. I'm not using that other word no more. Y'all ninjas will say anything. Shut up. It's hard to tell them just to enjoy the sport of boxing. They don't know what that means. They don't know the definition of that.
Let me see something real quick.
When you tell them to enjoy the sport of boxing, it seems like you telling them to be quiet. It's like you telling them not they can't voice their opinion when you tell them just shut up and enjoy boxing. Well, what you're basically saying is we can't voice our opinion. No, stop complaining all the damn time. Y'all complain too goddamn much. Free, what is you doing? Free up there looking like a producer. You up there looking like you about to produce an album, man. What is you doing, Free?
Oh no, I was listening to Ray. She was saying she was saluting me. I went over to her channel
All
on
right,
my
I'm gonna get ready to get off here and go over there because she's always over here supporting. Let me go over there. Forget
I
that
didn't.
third hour. I ain't got time to get that in. Uh, I'll get it in later on today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Go over there to Vay. She's live. CJ Rich, my brother D Free, BVO, and everybody that's over there moving. Let's get over there. We'll be back 6:05. I'm gonna have my brother Free come back with me. Bear and Rodriguez. We're gonna come back with some more boxing talk. You know, usually in the morning we don't do it, but it happens. But we'll be back later on 6:05. Bam Rodriguez is who we'll be talking about. Love y'all, appreciate you. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go.